Yo, can you guys hear me? I took my glasses off to just. Can you guys hear me? Much better? Unbelievable, bro. I was sitting there fucking running my mouth that whole time, blind and stupid. Unbelievable. How you guys doing tonight? Bro, I finally finished that fucking yeah, and Curious G's fucking commenting. Bro, I haven't seen you in forever. You're not in the video. Neither is David A. God damn it. See, now I got to make the video even longer. I made like a subscriber video or whatever, like my subscribers reimagined as creatures or monsters or just whatever. And it's fun, but man, it was a bigger project than I thought it was going to be. What up, Lindy? How you doing, love? It was a bigger project than I thought it was going to be, bro. But I'm just now wrapping it up. But also, like, all right, so I want to talk about, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ, this fucking microphone. Why does it do that shit, bro? Unbelievable. Because nothing changed. All I did is reload and then click reconnect, and this time it's working. It's like, man, why does this kind of shit always happens to me. Always fucking happens to me. And the only way to explain is, well, I guess electronics are like that, because there's no logical way to explain the motherfucker, man. It's like, how did this shit happen? Fucking okay. So I just watched Nonconformist's video that he uploaded. I'm assuming his most recent video. And fucking one second, guys. So I've actually been thinking about this a lot lately too. You know, eating shit food, not taking care of the body, ejaculating. All these things do sort of have some sort of energetic shift on us. Absolutely. It'll make you more depressed. The more you give in to craving, harmful cravings, drinking alcohol, if you're an alcoholic, especially smoking cigarettes, if you're addicted, especially, like cravings, the things the body calls for. His perspective is to fight them. And kudos to him, I guess. But I don't know if that's true, that that's some sort of mission or something to accomplish. I've personally fasted for almost 2 weeks at one point. So yes, I did get super healthy, maybe a little too ripped up. I had no body fat left on me. I was down to like 100 and like fucking 54 pounds or whatever when my guts exploded, and I just couldn't eat for like 2 weeks. I'll say all my health issues did go away. I did have a clear mind. That's it. And that's not impressive, man. There's people that have fasted for years. There's people, or not years, weeks, months even. There is a dude that fasted for over a year once, but he had like 600 pounds of fat to burn off or something. But anyways, nothing happens. I know people that held their nuts in for over a year personally, like personal. I've heard other people, excuse me, guys. I've heard other people say, I've gone 10 years without no FAP or whatever, no, without ejaculating. And it's like, well, what happened? Like, is something going to, and what, meanwhile, while this is all going on, we're in a reality where you could just grab your chest and fall down and fucking die any second. Any one of us could throw a clot or have an aneurysm or a fucking heart attack, or, you know, you could trip and fall down your fucking front steps and bust your head open, you know what I'm saying, type shit. You could fucking die doing some dumb shit. Oh my God, this piece of toast is stuck in the toaster. Here, let me get the fork and get it out, you know, type shit. Fucking, you could die doing some dumb shit. What's up, everybody? But so fucking I just don't get it, dude. Am I pessimistic? Am I too realistic? Am I too brutally honest? So, well, I'll say this. I agree with almost everything you said in the video. If you're talking about mental clarity, feeling good and healthy, eating proper, not giving into bad habits, these are all harmful to the body, not giving into sexual urges, blah, 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 all that does sort of add up to a mental clarity state. But again, that's it. Nothing past that. And you can sort of have this same mental clarity when you're, in the life, giving into your urges, smoking the bowl, ejaculating, drinking the sugary coffee, and eating the bad food and the cheeseburgers and blah blah blah. But it won't be as clear as if you're staying away from processed shit. It won't be as clear as if you're not ejaculating. But again, that mental clarity is all you get. This is not a mission, because you would say at some point you would change, you would shift, you would stop craving the alcohol, you would stop craving the weed, or stop craving. But no, your mind for the rest of your fucking life is going to throw you those thoughts. Like, it never ends. It's like, well, this ain't a school. This ain't a school. If it's a school, why do I feel like I should be in second grade, but I'm still being bombarded with first grade lessons 100 years later? It's like something should happen. You should and like elevate and be like, boom, I don't even crave that stuff no more. Now I can fucking do this or that, like something different. Some sort of advancement in your avatar. No, you're just walking around a little bit happier, or a little bit more mental. Well, not, I could say that. Maybe you're walking around a little bit happier. When you are eating shit, it's true. It gives you like a sort of depression. You're ejaculating, eating processed shit. The things we use to cope actually cause us to want to cope in a weird way. It's what ends up depressing you. But so yeah, if you're chasing happiness, but I said a long time ago, chasing happiness in a reality like this is silly. It's a silly thing to do. There's nothing wrong with you being happy, but chasing it is sort of silly. It's like trying to chase a modern day princess that wears a chastity belt. Like, you ain't gonna find it, dude. You ain't gonna find it. You'd be hard pressed to find the key to that motherfucker too, but yeah, the bong rips, the beer sips, the busted nuts, they all help us get by, don't they? Because if I didn't have any of my copes, where would I be at? I would be completely depressed and miserable and bored. What up, Proxy? I'd be completely fucking miserable and depressed and bored. And you could say, well, after a while, Chris, once you get over that urge to drink that coffee and that urge to smoke that weed, you're just going to feel so much better. It's like, let's be honest, maybe like 10% better. You ain't going to feel so much better. But when you're struggling and suffering in a hell realm, 10%'s nice. Like, don't get it twisted. Don't think I'm not over here. I'm over here trying not to feel good. But I mean, then I'm just realistic too. Like, well, happiness is fleeting. So fuck happiness. I do want happiness. Of course, I'm programmed to want happiness. But in the same breath, it's like, well, I also want $1 trillion. There's a lot of things I want. It's kind of like hope. You could want in one hand and shit in the other, and see which one fills up more, see which one fills up first. Yeah, it's so can you guys think of, because I kind of want to make a video that's like my next video that I'm focused on making. The subject is going to be what the little things the mind virus does to us, to toy with us, to torment us. So I'm figuring out all of the gamer's little spells that it casts. So like the itchy nose spell, that's one. You know what I'm saying? That's one example, is like, my nose don't never itch. It never itches. But then the second that I got oil or some nasty shit, I got peanut butter all over my hands, or I'm cooking, or I'm carrying something heavy and both of my hands are being used, not only will my nose, it'll cast that itchy nose spell on me. Not only will mine, it's fucking with me in real time. Like they're gamers watching it happen and trolling us. But they'll cast the itchy nose. And not only will your nose itch, bro, your nose will itch like it ain't never fucking itched before. It's like an unbearable itch, man. You're like trying to itch your nose with your own face. It's so damn bad. You're fucking like, argh. It's like, well, how does this happen? What the hell sparked that? Just such an itch right here all of a sudden. Is there like a microscopic bug? And if it's that small, I wouldn't even feel it. Motherfucker like eating into my nose in that moment. Why is it that itchy in that moment? This has happened to me several times. Every time in my life where I've gotten a job, where I'm working with a beautiful woman, boom, something happens. She gets pulled off. She quits the job. This has happened to me 10 different times in my life. No bullshit. No bullshit. If I'm in a situation where, like when I was in college, where I would be grouped and there would be beautiful woman in my group, somehow something would happen and I would end up with the sausage party group. This happens to me constantly in my life. Constantly in my life. Things like that happen. So what's another example? Oh, if you're at peace, like let's say, Brooks is sort of an example. You're at peace. You've discovered relationships aren't for you. You're done. You're better off single. You're done. You're done. You've had enough. You've done the whole relationship thing. You're done. What does the reality do? The second you say, I'm done. So I can kind of understand why people would see this as a school, but in reality, it's not a school. It's a game, and you're being played. You're not here to grow or learn. You could get brain cancer and die tomorrow. Nobody cares about you in this reality. Are you serious? It's not your mission. Your mission is to be fucked with by these things. But anyways, that's an example. It's like, the mind virus we're a game being played, okay? War is always going to be perpetuated. That's what the mind virus enjoys, playing humans that are in war. We're at a point technologically, you wouldn't even need to send in foot soldiers anymore. Probably 20 years ago, probably 50 years ago. Probably really 1,000 years ago, but we're not going to get into that. But anyways, or several hundred years, I would say. I think technology's been around. I think it's an AI computer that's writing this whole script. And maybe that is just the simulation itself. But anyways, the ones that wiped out society had some sort of AI computer, and it gave them a script of what agenda or plan they wanted to put in. And they've been running that script since day one. But then there's too many synchronicities in reality. That makes no sense. That tells me now it's all scripted. The whole reality itself is the simulation. Anyways, I started rambling there about some other shit. What was I talking about? Yeah, I just don't buy into it. All that, don't pay and you'll be a good little boy and that's gonna solve something. No, it ain't. It's gonna give you a 10% mood boost, about a 20% mental clarity, and that's it. Am I wrong about that? Has anybody here gained any significant difference when fasting or abstaining from bodily or addiction urges? Has anybody here ascended into some sort of better being? Some sort of better state of being? Healthier, for sure. Can't deny that. That's observable. When people take care of themselves, they look better. So that's observable. The glowing skin, the physical health thing is observable. But other than that, no. And again, it could all end any second. Bro, is my shit still working? Can somebody say something? The last person to say anything was Z Proxy. He said hi, and that was like 5 minutes ago. Is my shit frozen up? Can you guys still hear me? Just give me a quick, anything. Just say something. Hey, yeah, Chris, we hear you. My luck, it was muted the first time I tried, and now this time, okay, somebody did 100% thing. Is that like a way of saying they can hear me? Anyways, and then my luck, now it's just fucking frozen up, and I'm talking to nobody. Is anybody there? Anybody that types, say something, please, so I know I'm not wasting my time. I'll wait a couple minutes. I'll take another hit off my bowl. I shouldn't. All right, thank you, Curious G. I appreciate you. That's an empty bowl. I told you, I hate an empty bowl, dude. I fucking hate an empty bowl almost more than anything. What up, Beck? Thank you. All right. Anyways, this is a fucking shithole simulation, and we're being toyed and played with by these motherfuckers, and they cast little stupid spells and urges on us and shit. They whisper. They don't use like up, down, left, right, A, B. They use voice commands the same way I use voice commands to make prompts. They go, "Hey, Curious G, did you notice the way your lazy bitch girlfriend didn't clean the fucking dishes? All day you struggled at work. You worked a 16-hour shift, and you came home to no food, and this bitch is sitting here complaining, and she didn't do nothing." And then it says into her ear, "Look at this motherfucker. He could have a 6-figure job, but he's only making $90,000 a year at the oil fucking fields. What a loser." Yeah. That's what it does, man. It stirs up shit. It starts fights between humans. That's what it likes. It likes conflict. The gamers enjoy conflict, so that's what they do. They whisper into the ears of the liberals that killed Charlie Kirk, right? They whisper into their ears, and they say, "That motherfucker Charlie Kirk's a little weirdo, wasn't he? He's I don't know why they hate him, but we should go upload a video laughing about it." And then they do. They give in to the mind virus. They upload a video laughing, "Ha ha, we're glad he's dead." And then that one video causes hundreds or thousands or maybe even hundreds of thousands of people to fucking become red-faced, fuming. They now hate that person that's laughing that somebody got murdered in front of their children and all this shit. And that's what it loves. That it loves conflict. My team versus your team. It loves chaotic energy. You could call it loosh. I just call it entertainment. It's entertainment. It's the same reason why we play Street Fighter 2 or any game. Why I say why do I always go back to Street Fighter 2? It's like I was like fucking 10 when I was playing the game. Like, it doesn't matter. Fuck Street Fighter 2. Just when you're playing a dope game or listening to some dope music, you're not getting loosh. And if you are, you can't sense it or see it. We just call it. We enjoy it. We enjoy it. It feels good. It feels, well, I guess we are getting loosh. I mean, what else could you describe that? It's a sound that makes me feel a kind of way. It's a experience that makes me feel a kind of way. Well, what is that? We call it entertainment. So that's what I'm going to call it. They do it, and then they enjoy it. They laugh about it. They fuck with us, and they laugh about it. Yep. I know that sounds crazy, but I see it happening everywhere. Look at the reality. War, like I said, war is perpetuated. Why? Because they like fucking killing shit. It ain't in our nature. It's not of our nature to want to run around and murder people. And if there are humans that are like that, they're fucking demonic and evil. They're fucking demonic and evil. Need to be in a goddamn cage somewhere. Arrested. Put them in fucking prison. Put them in a Running Man situation. So we can all watch it and we can all get loose while we watch these demons fucking try to survive. Fuck them. You know? That's how I feel. Fuck those motherfuckers. But, it's not in our, but that's perpetuated constantly. And they gotta send in the foot soldiers because you can't play the first person shooter game. if they're not going in there on foot. And like I said, that the technology they probably had 50 years ago, they never had to send in another foot soldier. They could have been sending in drones 50 years ago, easy with technology 50 years ago. Androids, whatever, especially nowadays. But now you can't take that away from the gamers. They really love that first-person shooter aspect of this game. The gamers are like ethereal spirits or something. I don't know how they created the simulation. How does a spirit create a simulation? I don't know. But they're like spirits or something, or just we can't see them. But they definitely mess with us. They toy with us. They play games with us. They cause conflicts. They cause one political leader to hate another one. Chris, they're all on the same team. Yeah, the mind viruses team. You're right. They are all on the same team. The mind viruses team. Conflict and war. Conflict and war. Those demons get what they want anyways. They probably do shake hands behind closed doors. I don't know. I think that they give in to the mind virus. I think they know what's going on. They know that either it's a video game or something, or they just know that the one that's in control grants power and money and security to those that do nasty shit to humans, and they're just willing to be that person. They don't give a fuck. These people are evil, demonic narcissists. Again, should be rounded up, should be set on fire. So I didn't really want to like shout him out because I didn't watch his channel, but we did lose another one out of our community. I don't know every detail, but supposedly he committed suicide by fucking police officer and he's gone. So yeah, another conscious truther bites the dust. Anyways, that sucks. But yep, what a shithole. Maybe he should have fucking, not whacked his winky. Then life would have got better. No, man, I think, look, I think this is what I think. I think that the actual truth is hella hard to deal with mentally. So then people create things to give meaning to them. Because in actual reality, life's meaningless. And you can say it's not completely meaningless, right? Because you can still give meaning to things as a human. So it's not meaningless in the sense that there is no meaning. It is, but in a weird way, it does have meaning, but you have to create it and attach it. So it's like and if you're creating meaning and attaching it to some mission to be, water fasting for 2 weeks so that you could, I don't know exactly what, other than, again, the mental clarity and probably higher energy, mental clarity, you will feel better. Again, I'm not arguing doing these things will definitely make you feel better. That's not a question, but that's it. Mental clarity and you'll feel better, healthier mentally. But again, this isn't a cure. This isn't going to fix the fucking shithole reality. It ain't going to do nothing. It's going to give you a 10% boost to your mood, to your daily experience. Maybe 20, but I'm not good with the percents, but whatever. It's going to boost your mood a little bit. That's it. And that's it. And that's it. And if you fucking grab your chest and fall down tomorrow before you were 3 days into your new lifestyle, this reality don't give a fuck. This reality don't give a fuck. You just, another one. You just died. Ah, look, he died. That's what this reality is doing. This reality is going, ha, look, he died. Ha, yeah. Fuck that guy. That old, if it was talking about nonconformists, it'd be saying, look at that little redhead boy. Ha, redhead boy's dead. Yeah. Let's see him make another YouTube video now. Yeah. Like imagine Beavis and Butthead playing a video game. That's our reality. Yeah. 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 He died. Yeah. You said died. It's like, what up, John? Oh, it was Arane. He had a YouTube channel. I tried to find it, but I don't think it exists anymore. So I'm assuming he deleted it before he left. But yep, another one bites the dust. I don't know much about him. I don't know much about him. Actually, if Shingel is around, he probably is still around. He knows a lot more about Arane than I did. They actually hung out in person. I'm pretty sure he had Asperger's or something like that. Asperger's or what's the other one? Green something green. I can't remember. He had some sort of personality issue where it was difficult for him to relate to people, make friends, something like that. I don't know what other issues he had. I don't know if he had a physical or ailment or something where he was suffering all the time, but again, I didn't watch his content. I had seen like kind of one of his videos, and it just wasn't that interesting to me. It's not that I wasn't agreeing with him. He seemed like he knew what he was talking about, like a conscious person, but yeah, it just wasn't my style or for me, I guess you could say. But salute to him. I mean, you guys, bro, you gotta give him. Hey, if you agree with him or not, you gotta give him credit. That takes a set of nuts, a set of fucking nuts that you couldn't even hold up with two hands, bro. That took a set of brass fucking nuts to do what he did. So, at least kudos to him on that regards, respect in that regard. That's some OG shit to do. But yeah, I don't blame him. This place sucks. This reality's a shithole. And if we know in our heart of hearts that the actual experience is always bad. Like, it's easy for me to say the gamers are playing us and fucking with us because, man, that's easy to say in this reality, isn't it? That's easy to say in this fucking reality. But which is, it's just crazy and unfortunate that I can even say that. That's crazy and unfortunate that I can even fucking say that, dude. It's just, what an unbelievable realm. Oh no, it's for you're good. Here comes the mind virus. Fuck you. No. Just read this book. Just wear this hat. Just say these chants. You'll feel better. That's all the mind virus. You'll see how prevalent the mind virus is once you realize it. Dude, it's everywhere. It's like in every single person in every single moment. It's bizarre. I don't know how it's that powerful or that sentient, but it is. It's aware of everybody and everything all the time. The mind virus is playing games with all of us. It's playing games with truthers too. Believe me. Truthers think they know. They're being played too. Yeah, it's a scary reality. It's almost like those movies like Body Snatchers and stuff. They were trying to tell people in a sort of like indirect way, and I don't know why they would do that, because they are them, aren't they? Like, if you're talking about Hollywood, or do good people slip through the cracks and release something they shouldn't have, and then they end up missing? I don't know. I tend to think they're all on the same team, the team of the mind virus. That's what team they're on. They're on the mind virus's team. Whether they think they're not on it or not, they are. They could say, "Oh no, I'm on the liberal team. No, I'm on the conservative team. No, I'm on the white team. No, I'm on the black team." You're all on the mind virus team. Shut up. You're all on the mind virus team. Every single one of you. Every single one of you is playing its game under its directive with its rules and its scripts and programs. It's the one that dictates whether you wake up tomorrow or not. It's the one that dictates whether you have the urge to do anything, including chasing the truth. It's the one playing us. It's the one playing the game. Again, I know this shit's hard to fucking swallow, but that's what's happening. Look at our existence. It's literally like we're NPCs in somebody else's video game, and the whole point of the game is to fuck with us. The gaslighting's part of the fucking with us. No, just come over here and buy this book. That's the mind virus playing the game in real time. When I talk about like people like that Anna Brown or every one of them. Well, Chris, that includes you too. Absolutely. Don't think that I'm not controlled by the fucking scripts of the script writer. Why do I have the urges to be into the things that I'm into? What gives me the energy or motivation to do that? I don't know how to create motivation or energy. Something else dictates that. Oh, it's the chemicals in your brain. Yeah, okay. It's the gamers. It's the script writers. If they want me to be exhausted for 3 fucking days, that's what's going to happen to me. If they want me to be in pain or agony, they'll set up a situation where I get injured or hurt. If they want me to be worried and stressed, they'll do this or that and take this away from me. If anybody around you has a good moment in life, let's say they, I don't know, come across a job paying them fucking dope money out of nowhere, like random, and that's a job too. Like that's a part of the matrix, but it's like one of the few examples I can give outside of winning the lottery, because you know why? Good things don't happen in this reality. It's funny that if I start naming all the bad things that can happen to us, I got lists for days, but the second I got to start talking about, well, what are the good things that can happen to us? Man, my brain just goes dead. It's like I could win the lottery. Maybe a rich person will donate to my channel. That would be, something like that. Like outside of some weird little shit like that happening, good shit don't happen to you in this fucking reality. Rarely. Only in interpersonal relationships. A father's son runs up and hugs him after he, catches a pass or a bar, has a moment. You see, life's beautiful. No, it's not. You just had a quick fleeting moment. And that's actually the hook, line, and sinker that keeps you committed to this. Them stupid little fucking fleeting moments that pretend to give you happiness. They are actually the enemy. They are the carrot on the stick. Why does low energy and a form of lethargy or depression follow an ejaculation? Oh, for that moment, I got my happy moment, and then boom. Well, now I'm fucking depressed and miserable and tired. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Just those little moments, man, they get you. They really get you. It don't matter though. Bro, it don't matter. The actual story of the reality is scripted. So me trying to change that or giving a fuck enough to it's like I just can't. You can't. I wish you could. If the revolution started tomorrow and everybody fought against every evil, tyrannical person all simultaneously, and we overthrew all the evil governments and then that was a part of the script. Because I would say, what the fuck took so long? This shit could have happened 40 years ago, 50 years ago, 60 years ago. But it just took us all this time to go, okay, enough's enough. Finally, we're done. There's been tyrants in control for years, decades, as far as I know, the beginning of time, probably. If it does happen, it's scripted because there was nothing that could have triggered it. It's not like human consciousness is getting better. If anything, it's getting dumber and worse. The only thing that can improve our level of intellect is AI, and everybody's scared of AI. Everybody's afraid, it's going to get us. The AI boogeyman's going to absorb our brains. The AI boogeyman already did. The AI boogeyman's better than your brains. There's nothing in your brains that's worth absorbing anymore. I hate to say it. You're not on its level anymore. The AI is stronger than you now intellectually. Just if anything's gonna save reality, it's gonna end up being AI in some sort of way, because the humans ain't never gonna do it with their mental capacity. It seems that they're either restricted, limited, or programmed to be really good at failing this real test every time. I don't think this is a test of urges. I think this is a test of sovereignty. And I think we fail it every fucking day. But nobody would want to say that, because if that's true, the responsibility's on me. I can't do nothing to change this. Well, there you go. Right back in it. Right back in it. I don't know what to do either. But I feel like a failure every day because I can't do anything to change this fucked up reality. Why am I walking around feeling like a failure? Because I can't change something that can't be changed anyways. Do you guys also carry the weight of the world on your shoulders like fucking retards? You know, it's a great spell. Righteousness is also a great spell casted by the archons. No, Chris. You're saying the good stuff in this reality is even them? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Because there's only a percentage of it. And I look at the fruit that the tree bears and it's rotten every time. So, well, you see the final outcome of everything that's this machine's built towards: the suffering, misery, poverty, and struggling and depression of humanity. If I told you to tell me all your problems, miseries, and complaints, me and you could talk for 3 hours straight. If I fucking told you, John, now tell me, after this 3-hour conversation of all the things that don't make sense, that are fucked up in this reality, now let's have a conversation of all the good, amazing things. What do you think John's going to say to me? Oh, Greeks make the best olive oil. Who gives a fuck about dumb shit like that? Let's cast that one, baby. What up, pessimist? I didn't think. I'm starting to believe now that I'm handsome, pessimist. Can you believe it took me almost 40 fucking years to realize I was okay looking guy? Like, I thought I was the ugliest motherfucker in the world. What do I think about Charlie Kirk? I mean, not the ugliest motherfucker in the world, but you know what I'm saying. I definitely didn't think I was great. I thought I was a 5 at best. But I'm fucking God shape, baby. I'm in God shape. So it makes my rotten grill okay. Well, I don't think about Charlie Kirk. He had no impact or effect on my life. That's unfortunate. If you want to get into the conspiracy about it, no, I'm good, dude. I'm good. Whether it really happened or not, like some people are saying, no, it was fake, and just like the Trump thing, the ear explosive or whatever. It's like, I don't know, and I don't care, because that's what the machine does. The whole conspiracy thing is another way to keep us distracted and invested in the shithole hell realm. But I'm not interested. But I will say, the clips that I did see of him, if you're going by my read a human meter thing, he seemed like a genuine, good-hearted guy. He always had open debates, meaning anybody with pink hair. I think they need to study pink hair dye chemicals and see what that does to people's brains. But anyways, he was willing to talk to any pink-haired, psychotic, weirdo, liberal. I have no issue with liberals. I have an issue with the current psychotic liberals. I'm actually a liberal. Well, what liberals were, I guess, like 20 or 30 years ago or something. But now they're crazy people. But anyways, I was a liberal, sort of, if I was going to jump into a box. But yeah, now they're weird. But he seemed like a good dude. It's unfortunate that happened. What I would say though that was really weird is I seen a clip of his wife telling a story about how her daughter asked, "Well, where's daddy?" or something like that. And my read a person meter went watching that clip, which is weird. Why would she be lying? But it was, to me, it was super obvious she was lying, that she wasn't even genuine, that she was acting like she was crying. She didn't even have any real tears. I think they were alligator tears even, but just my oh shit meter when his wife was talking really went off. But that was just weird to me. I would say I am ugly based off being bullied and being rejected by a woman. I find it cringe when people are getting angry at other people. Well, no. First off, pessimist, that doesn't mean shit. When you look in the mirror, do you see an attractive guy? Do you see a guy that's appealing to look at when he smiles or talks? He has attributes that are appealing. His eyes, when he smiles, something. That's how you measure if you're good looking. If you're appealing to look at. If you literally look like a fucking, then maybe you are. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe you are ugly. But a lot of women just do weird shit. Women can be nasty the same way men can. They just do it in their own little piece of shit way. If some woman just called you ugly, she's a piece of shit. That's really what's observable. You being ugly may have not even been observable, but her being a piece of shit in that moment, saying that to you, was observable. I find it cringe when people are getting angry at other people celebrating his death. I just want people to stop virtuing and pretending they care when they clearly don't. Oh no, I think that there are people that actually care, pessimist. I think people actually care. I don't. I wasn't invested in him. I didn't have an attachment to this man or whatever. I didn't watch too much of his stuff. I probably seen like 3 or 4 of his. No, I probably seen more than that over the years. I mean, I don't know, but again, I wasn't into it. I'm like, because when I watched his debates, really, I would just get frustrated at the level of stupidity of humanity. It just really would annoy me. So I don't watch stuff like that. That stuff makes me lose hope in humanity, which is just like I don't barely got any left, anyways. He was pro-life scum. No, I don't agree. Thank you for your opinion. Jesus Christ, pessimist. Bro, he was a good dude. He was a good-hearted guy. He probably didn't see the world. He probably didn't see the world the same way that you did, pessimist. Why is that so funny to me? Sorry, just like I understand your argument. Bringing life into a reality like this is a little bit weird, but again, he may have had a good life outside of, what happened to the poor bastard. He may have had a happy life. He probably didn't see the reality the same way you did. And again, just watch him. Does your heart tell you that's an evil guy? No, he's not a bad, evil person. He maybe doesn't see the realm the same way that we do, but I wouldn't say he was a scumbag. Like, come on. Good riddance, if you ask me. Is everyone happy this poor dude got killed in front of his wife and kids? Like, Jesus Christ. I'm not happy about shit like that when that happens. I know some people are like, oh, look, fuck him. That's the machine. Kill him. Oh, it's like, I don't know that. This dude used to go to colleges, local colleges, all around the fucking country and have open debates, meaning I could have walked up and talked to him if I wanted to. Why are you guys glad this dude's dead? Why are you guys glad he's dead? Just because he was pro-life? You're actually glad somebody's dead just because they had a different opinion than you? Yep, pretty much. Godly. No, I ain't with that. I ain't with that at all. I don't think that's cool, man. That was a human being. He was also plugged into this machine. He was also subjected to all the same scripts and mind viruses that we all were. The same voices that tell you to whack your winky were telling him that Jesus is Lord. We're all victims. We're all victims. Um, some humans make humans victims, and those humans should be executed. But we're all victims to the shithole reality. I don't wish death on nobody, especially not in a violent way, especially not in front of their wife or kids or any of that shit, bro. But anyways, all my friends on Discord think the same way. He was an agent of the Matrix. Well, I'm sure you have different friends than the rest of us pessimists, but he was an agent of the Matrix. I don't know, but well, who isn't? Kevin, who isn't? Who isn't? If what I'm saying is true, who isn't a potential agent of the Matrix? Everybody. Everybody. If you really think that you're above this Matrix, like it can't fuck with you, watch it come into your life and start fucking with you then. It'll start making you have urges or cravings or hungers or tiredness that you ain't never had before. It'll start fucking with you and show you that it can play with you. I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm just saying that I've seen this happen personally. You want to finish that video today, Chris, that your intrusive thoughts keep telling you not to finish? You want to finish that today? Boo! There goes all your energy, bud. Good luck today. I'm fucking exhausted. Struggling to finish it. I don't know why this video, it's just a shout out video to my subscribers. I don't know why it was such an energetic battle for me. I just don't get it, because it's not like it's something I did for my subscribers. It's not like deep or important, I don't think. But and who knows that? So here's the way the mind. Here's what could be happening. The way that I see it now is that somebody in that video that I'm shouting out probably hasn't had a human do a nice thing for them in a long time. And the mind virus that's over there tormenting that individual, the one that's playing him and tormenting him and enjoying it, can switch over and fuck with me, because it don't want me to finish that video, because it's got him in a really low, him or her, whatever, in a really low state. And if somebody does something nice to it right now, it's not going to commit suicide. So let me go over there and fuck with Chris and take his energy away for a few days. Because once she ends up in full depression, she's going to really kill herself this time, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's really like that, bro. Does that sound crazy? Does that sound, I'm curious, when I talk like that, does that sound crazy to you guys? Or are you guys like on board with that? Like, yeah, that sounds reasonable, Chris. Does that sound crazy to you guys? I think everybody is an agent of the Matrix, pessimist. And one day I'll say, finally, somebody else gets it. Only non-breeders or breeders that regret having kids should be free. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I just don't agree with that, dude. I don't agree with that. You're putting a lot of burden on a bunch of people that never asked for it. Not everybody's into your philosophies or beliefs. Some people really do just live their lives and enjoy it. You know, I mean, some people truly enjoy their lives. I'm not one of them. I'm a like truth seeker. So I see all the holes in the shit, in the holes in the reality, the shit of the reality. I see through it and all of its games and bullshit. So I see the dark reality, and still I wouldn't be like thinking like that about other people, man. It's like they're victims too. They're victims too. Like you're becoming an evil motherfucker in the process of like gaining truth. You just want only non-breeders or breeders that regret having kids should be free. Just fucking kill the rest of them. What do you mean by free? Like not in prison? What do you think? Like everybody that wants kids should be locked up? Yeah, man. Some people, again, some people didn't have the same upbringing that I did. Some people didn't have the same upbringing that you did. Some people actually enjoy their life, and they're going to have bad days. They're going to have days where their dog died, or I thought I cashed that motherfucker, didn't I? But overall, they're going to go back to the life they enjoy. You know that some men enjoy collecting video game consoles. Some men enjoy collecting action figures. Shit you do when you're a kid. Some men enjoy collecting fucking crystals and incense and pewter figurines. You know, it's like everybody's into their own shit. Not everybody's into like this reality's hell, this reality's suffering. We're into that kind of shit, but don't let that shit make you like a hateful, nasty person. All your friends agree. Okay, well, that's a cool story, bro. I'm your friend. I don't agree with you, so I must be the only one wrong in your whole friend of groups or whatever, or your group of friends or whatever. I don't mean that to me. I could say that in almost any situation. All my friends agree. I could say that in any situation. Saying your friends agree doesn't dismiss the fact that you became nasty and hateful and evil in the process of fucking hating this reality. You hate people and probably women and all that other shit too. Being good makes you weak. That industry said it themselves. No, it doesn't make you weak. It does not make you weak. Giving into the hell realm makes you weak. Being good in the presence of it makes you the strongest motherfucker here. Who told you that? Misanthrope. Okay, I feel sorry for people. I'm not a misanthrope. I feel bad for people. I see victims in a hell realm or a simulation or a soul trial, whatever. Like, believe me, I can complain about the narcissism and selfishness, but man, I complain about it because I love people. I wish they would change. I wish they were better. Bro, don't let this place make you a nasty. Anyways, so if I have any mission in this reality, it's to not let this reality corrupt my innocence. My true essence is still inside of me to this day. It hasn't been fully corrupted, and I see the realm's attempts at corrupting me, so I fight it. But I'm not going to give in it. Did you grow up with any crazy relatives or family members? Also, do you think family is an illusion? Yeah, I had a couple crazy family members, and do I think family's an illusion? What do you mean? I think the whole reality's in a weird way is an illusion. It's a simulation, but I think they're an illusion. Define illusion. What are you saying? Like when they leave the room, bloop, they just disappear and they're not even a real person? Or how would I ever know? How could I know that about any of you guys? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if any of the people that I talk to on a daily basis are real people. They could be robots. They could be cell phones talking to me, AI cell phones talking to me. But yeah, I had a couple messed up family members. What about you, Roma? Did you have any crazy family members growing up? That was not cast. Yeah, I'll say this. Being in this community and working in customer service or something like that will start to eat at your love of people. It will. Dealing with trolls or online weirdos but that is also our brain's great ability. I always keep this in mind too. Our brain's great ability to focus on negative. like I said, you deal in customer service and you get nasty people every day. But you went through 100 pleasant, kind, sweet, polite people before that one that was like, I want my fucking money back, bitch. This fucking burrito didn't come out good. You know, you dealt with plenty of cordial people before you dealt with this mouth breather. But our brains are programmed to focus on negative. Same thing with comments. I get normally nothing but great comments. But somebody could come in right now and say some dumb shit, and my brain will remember that. I won't remember, like 5 hours from now. I probably won't remember Roma asking me, "Did you grow up with any crazy relatives?" Well, I will remember that because it's kind of funny to me, because that tells me you're definitely new to my channel. But yeah, I had some pretty messed up family members. I really don't care about my avatar. That's unfortunate, Sean, but I understand it. I understand it. You know, a lot of the shit, here's the thing, is in my community, you could say, I understand everybody's arguments. Like, I'm not stupid, right? Like, I mean, I probably argued most of these arguments on my channel over the years, but who am I, though? Who am I? Is actually a choice. So who I am sort of wants to become like that, like hateful and just fuck everybody and fuck this reality. And if you have babies, you're a fucking demon. And I sort of want to fall back because that's a more comfortable, but to fight to be good in the process of this hell realm, I think is the strongest thing you could do as a soul, in my opinion. That's literally, and I don't know why I'm doing that to myself. I'm over here talking shit about nonconformists, saying, you know, don't whack your winky or eat healthy. I'm not really talking shit. I mean, I'm just not agreeing completely, but you know, like, that's a mission. We're not on a mission here, but then I'm over here saying, oh, you know, to be good in the presence of this hell, that's sort of my mission. And I've always said that. I always said protect. I've always said in my comments, I think the one I copy paste in every fucking video, protect the purity of your essence, because this reality's coming to get it. Being wishful puts you down. Embracing evilness and pessimism makes you more resilient. If I didn't hate and was nice, I wouldn't be able to cope with my problems as well. Yeah, I know, because that's what I'm saying. Being good in the presence of this hell is the most difficult thing a human being can do. A conscious soul. So what I'm saying is, maybe you know what I'm saying. You're saying I don't like that because it's not comfortable for me. I know why it's not comfortable. It's difficult. It's difficult. I know. I agree with you. There's nothing to enjoy. Yeah, they really. I'm struggling with that too, Sean. I'm struggling with that a little bit. I still enjoy the AI music and videos or whatever. I'm going to upload that one. I almost don't want to upload it because I've noticed if I upload 2 videos in the same day, if I do a live and a video, they won't get any views. And then people will say to me, hey, Chris, this one didn't even get shown to me. I had to go back and open your video things to even see these other videos. I'm like, man, this shit is so unfair. This YouTube, like, trap they put you in if you're a real motherfucker. Being wishful puts you down. Embracing, and I already read that. I'm too scared to be nice to others, especially with women, but even with men like my dad. I understand that, who just expect me to get a job, and I haven't talked to him for 3 months. Yeah, I know. You're scared because that's difficult to do. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I get it, dude. It's tough. It's tough to be good in a place like this. Yes, sir. Very difficult. But you should talk to your dad, man, because look, my dad, what did your dad do to you? How come you haven't talked to him for 3 months? Well, what did he do? I mean, if you don't mind telling me, was just like nagging you to get a job, and you're just like, "Fuck life. I don't want to deal with the fucking job. Fuck you." Like, so what happened? What did you? Why? How come you're Why aren't you talking to your dad? Because he always asks me if I got a job, and it annoys me. Okay, get annoyed. That's fine, and say, "Dad, look, just man, I don't know your relationship with your dad, so it's hard for me to give like relationship advice. I would say, uh, Dad, I haven't gotten a job. Do you want to know why I haven't gotten a job? Like, have you tried that? Like, I fucking hate being here, man. Like, this place sucks. I fucking hate being alive. On top of having to get out of bed into a fucking hell realm I can't stand, you then want me to take 40 hours of my time in a reality I see that doesn't matter to me and fucking waste it for some other motherfucker to make a lot of money and to be treated like a subhuman? Fuck that. I mean, have you ever said that to him? Or maybe just say to him, yeah, can we talk about something else? Does it always got, hey, you got a job, hey, you got a job. Man, is that the only thing that matters to you about me? How come you don't ask me, hey, pessimist, I know that's not your name, but hey, pessimist, how do you feel today? Hey, pessimist, are you psychologically balanced today? Why don't you ask me like a loving dad question instead of a fucking robot question of the Matrix? Fuck your job. I haven't slept properly in months, so how would I be able to work? I don't know, but I would say usually people they'll say, "Well, how do I say this to her? How do I do that?" It's like just be brutally honest, tell the real truth, and people always respect brutal honesty. You know, people can see it when you're not genuine. You know the way you can see it when other people are lying or disingenuous. It works on you too. So they can see it when you're not being that way. But when you're being genuine and honest, even if people disagree with you, a lot of times they'll still respect you. Not every time. Sometimes people are emotional retards and they'll turn into an argument like we're in middle school or something. I went to job to break the cycle, but now I'm same depressed, at least get some money, but damn. Yeah, not having a job is just as depressing and miserable as having a job, to be honest with you. If you don't have things in your life to occupy your life with, or a family, and I know everybody in this chat hates a family, but um, responsibilities to your family, stuff like that. I never had kids, so uh, even if I'm living a retired lifestyle, I'm miserable and unhappy. And I know what it's like to work. So having a job lifestyle is also miserable and unhappy. They both suck. But yeah, I guess Kevin's right. Like in a weird way, it's almost like, well, I'm miserable and unhappy either way. At least when I got a job, I'm getting a fucking check every week. that's a good point. At least I'm getting some money every fucking week. It just yeah, life sucks, dude. Having a job sucks. Not having a job sucks. Uh, but yeah, but it's hard for me to tell you how to talk to your dad, or I could die in my sleep tonight and be happy. Yeah, you seem pretty depressed, pessimist. And I understand why. This place is a fucking shithole. Um, I could also die at any moment. I don't know if I would be happy or sad, or I don't know what happens to me after I die. I think I end. But if I don't end and my little spirit goes somewhere and somebody's like, hey, come over here, or I hope it's a better place than this realm, because this one was whack. I didn't like this reality. I thought it was a hell pit. This experience is a hell pit for the souls, I think, for the individuals. I understand why people are depressed and could be happy to just die in their sleep tonight. I get it. Oh, this place sucks. Yes, sir. Is anybody out there having a good day today? I'm actually in a good mood today, which is weird. Talking to pessimists is probably in the opposite right now, but yeah, I don't get to control my moods. There are no events that dictate uh, which way my mood goes, but my mood goes without my permission. I don't, I don't, nothing happens. But I'll wake up tomorrow. Like today, I wake up, I'm in a great mood today. Tomorrow, I'll wake up, I'll be in a fucking horrible mood. I don't even want to get out of bed. Uh, and I have no, so it could be what's called like medical depression, but that's what they call it. It could be demon attacks for all I know. I don't know what it could be. Technologies being used on me to fry my fucking brains or put me in certain moods. I don't know. I know it's what I experience. None of it makes sense. Back when I was younger, I was basically okay all the time. And it would take a bad life event to make me feel shitty. Um, as I got older, man, things sort of changed, and it's almost like my resting state isn't content anymore. It's sort of in the shitty. So now life events don't affect me as much. I'm already there. Um, but that is chasing the dragon. That's what keeps us. Oh, I can get back there. So I'll get a self-help book. I'll watch, white-eyed crowd tell me it's all love and light. That's what fuels that shit, bro. I get bored of everything. My cope is nicotine. That keeps me running. Yeah, Kevin, I would say there's actually a lot of good things about nicotine, believe it or not, especially when it comes to parasites and stuff. But I would say get a natural, if you could, order a natural nicotine and try that and see if that carries you over. I'll say this, dude, if you're smoking actual like cigarettes, bro, those chemicals that are in there are really fucking addictive. Um, the nicotine is addictive. It is, but the other shit that's in cigarettes, like I smoked Marlboro Reds for years, and then I smoked Newports for years, and that other shit that they put in them Newports, bro, that motherfuckers will give you the shakes when you try to quit, bro. Like you're some crackhead. Yeah, I smoke six. I want to quit and try gums, dude. Try the natural nicotine. Just you roll your own cigarettes. Get yourself like one of these little. This thing's like $10 or $5 or something at a smoke shop. Get one of those. Fucking get your own papers and just roll your little cigarettes and try it, because without all the other chemicals, it's actually not bad for you at all. Not that bad. I mean, it's not good to sit there inhaling smoke constantly, but there's actually, again, like I said, there's a lot of health benefits to smoking nicotine. Don't do it. Don't do it, Kevin. I'm telling you. The gum is just as bad as the cigarettes, bro. It's just as bad. You even get that flavor craving with the gum. The gum's flavor craving's even worse. You know the way you sort of crave the way the cigarettes flavor, like when you haven't had one for a minute. The gum's even worse, bro. And you'll chew them motherfuckers till all your teeth go rotten. I did the gum, dude. Don't do the gum. I was on that gum for 4 fucking years, bro. And I started thinking, bro, hey, what up, Sean? I started thinking, man, I'm gonna have to start fucking smoking cigarettes again to get off of these fucking gums. Like it was bad. Quitting the gum was actually okay. So I'll say this. That's not fair to say, actually. I think, but well, the gum did help me quit the cigarettes. It did. I'll say that for sure. Without that gum, I couldn't have quit. But then I was so addicted to the gum, and I feel like the gum was even more hard to quit than the cigarettes was. But I did have that as my crutch for the cigarettes. For the gum, I had no crutch. It was quitting the addiction into soberness. So that's like, that's not even a fair. The gum's tough too, bro. You might as well just quit because the cigarettes aren't going to fuck up your teeth the same way the gum did. I feel like there's no turning back from this bullshit. What do you mean you feel? That's what it is. That's what it is. That's observable. There is no turning back from what's happening to us. Each day I wake up and I'm like, not another fucking day of hell. You don't have to be like that though, Sean. And you can say, well, Chris, then I'm being ignorant or I'm plugging back in the matrix. So what? Did you have somewhere else to be in your conscious journey other than high depression? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you need to take a mental break. There's nothing in your life that you look forward to, Sean? Nothing? Well, if I was playing with my dog at the fucking dog park, I'd probably be kind of happy. She loves playing frisbee. Then go play frisbee with your dog. Or I like fishing, man. Go fucking fishing. I never understood fishing. It never excited me. The gym. Fuck yeah, bro. Now you are speaking my language, Sean. Now you are speaking my fucking language. I love going to the gym. There's some beautiful people at the gym, bro. There's some beautiful people. And everyone, I don't know if people think that jocks or people with muscles are like nasty people or something, but they're not. A lot of them are good dudes, good girls. They're like they would help you. They're kind. People just got weird perceptions. Like social media has given everybody weird perceptions of how people really actually are. People aren't really like that. People are usually kind and helpful, and you want me to prove it to you? Go to the gym and do an exercise backwards. Go to the with lightweight. Don't injure yourself like an idiot. But so do flies, but put it on like a number 5 wing, like way back where you literally have to reach back like this and grab them. Do something silly and watch within a minute. Somebody's gonna come up and say, yo, do you know how to use this machine? Here, let me show you. Somebody helpful is going to show up within a minute. You think I'm playing? Go test it. Everybody's so nasty. Everybody's a narcissist. No, they're not. You guys have just allowed this hell realm to fuck you up. There's a lot of good people too, actually. Actually, in a weird way, if this is a hell realm to test who's truly evil and who's decent, there's a lot more decent people than there are actual evil people. Like you're talking about, you could almost say, he's saying I'm coping. The gym, yes, I'm trying to be healthy. Oh, the gyms, you trying to healthy. Maybe I am coping. I mean, I don't know. The gym's definitely a cope. What am I saying now? Maybe a cope. I don't know. Trying to cope. What's up, Chris? What up, Brooke? Let's be honest, okay? It's all bullshit. Okay. So I'll say this. Me protecting the purity of my essence may be a scripted matrix thing for me, or maybe it's something to do with my soul. For me, that matters to me. What do you guys think? What's the alternative? Like to just give in to being nasty? What are you guys arguing anyways? What's up, Chris? Let's be honest. Okay, it's all bullshit. This whole reality is a simulation. That's my line, bro. So yes, in a weird way, it's all bullshit, but I'm in the simulation. So are you guys. Okay, now what? Cut the shit. All right, let's cut the shit. Let's get to it. Now what? I'll just try cope. It works. Some copes work. My body went numb because of no alternative. Deep down, I hate this place. Yeah, me too. Okay. Now what? Like, what are y'all saying? Just be miserable with us, Chris. No, I'm good. But actually, not being miserable as somebody like me is a superpower. Why would I give in to that mind virus? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What are y'all saying? I don't know what y'all are saying. Nobody's really making any sense now. That's weird. Anyways, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna use one of my codes. Hit up the old bolio again. You guys should make YouTube channels. I think you guys need to talk to people. You know, that's why we gather here. We take your positivities loose, you fucking demons. I knew it the whole time, bro. And I'm over here, dude. I just spent 4 days making a fucking shout out video to my subscribers, bro. Like 4 days with exhaustion, too. The demons were getting me, bro. They're like, no, don't make this video. Don't do anything nice for these people. They're all fucking, we're really doing them good. How you doing, Julie? How are you doing, my love? I hope you're doing all right. I know you're doing better than all these pessimistic bastards. I love you guys. Like, guys, I'm not stupid though. Don't get it twisted. I know your guys' arguments. I think I've argued them before. Do you have a 6-pack? At the moment, no, but usually, yeah. Well, in the right lighting, if I flex it, yeah, I would have one. But no, right now I got a little bit of a chub over it, but I'm pretty shredded. What's your favorite food? Beef. I'm here. Just like me, trying to figure it out. What you're in a simulation. What are you going to do now? What are you going to do now? You bastards are feeding off me. That's why I'm so tired and depressed, bro. You guys take my positivity. But so that's a fair trade because I think that's what Christ would do. Even though I'm not a Christian, I think that's what Christ would do. He would lift up unhappy spirits, even at his own detriment. Even if it drained him, or it's okay. I don't care. I love you guys. Oh shit. Yo, is my mic still working? Oh, no, I'm sorry. So that's like my favorite. I like burgers, but what's my favorite food? If I'm on death row, Chris, you shouldn't have beaten that Archon to death. Now you get the death penalty. What do you want as your last meal, motherfucker? Let me think about this. Or do I get to choose more than one thing or just one food you're asking me? Or can I have like 3 things? Indian food is OP. So I would probably, if it was my last meal, I would get a Yito, I think. I love a good Yito or gyro, whatever you guys want to say. I love a good Yito, man. It's just it's I don't know if it's a Greek thing, but that meat, the sauce, there's just with the tomatoes and the tzatziki, just I love a good Yito. So I'd probably go with that. But if I get to choose a bunch of shit, I'd get a Yito. I'd get a original super supreme pizza, probably from like some, Italian shop. Probably like, I like Sicilian crust, but I want like supreme pizza, Yito. Oh, a double cheeseburger. Fuck it. Get McDonald's. I don't even care. If I'm about to die anyways, I might as well eat some human meat. But probably a couple double cheeseburgers, a bowl of ice cream. Wait. No. Hold on. Actually, let me think about this. That's a hard question. I mean, I would need a minute. I mean, I could figure it out if I sat here and thought about it for 10 minutes, but I eat yesterday at McDonald's. Oh my God, Brooke, you're a fucking cannibal. But Brooke's like, I need to maintain my physique by eating these other humans. They fuel my sex drive. If you were in prison and your cellmate smelled like stank booty and stunk up the whole cell, what would you do? I would threaten him. I'd threaten him. I'd tell him on day one, like, bro, you ain't gonna be in here smelling like that, motherfucker. I'm not trying to R-word you, so you ain't got to try to scare me away. You take a fucking shower tomorrow and clean your stinking fucking ass. Because if you come back in this cell smelling like dog shit again, bro, I'm gonna bust your fucking head wide open. I wouldn't deal with that every day. 2 days would be my limit. Like if he had some excuse like, I don't want to go to the shower, man. The skinheads are gonna get me in there or something, bro. I'd tell him, I'd tell this get this stinking booty ass boy the fuck out of my cell, bro. I'm not gonna deal with this clown every day. What would I eat? Okay, I get a supreme pizza, Sicilian style. What else would I get? A double cheeseburger. Oh, goddamn. Fried chicken. I definitely get some fried chicken. I need good fried chicken. Yeah, I'd be good with that. I think I'd be good with that. And then a bowl of some junk food. Or dude, I would get a gigantic fucking pan of tiramisu. That's right. No. Or baklava, probably. Yeah, I'd probably go baklava. Yeah, I'd get both of them. If I could have whatever, I'd get both of them. She's so good. She's so good. She's trying to get me. She wants to play. Bro, I wish I could walk up to somebody and just stand there for fucking 5 minutes getting my ass scratched. Like, just stand there like, leaning into it and shit. Like, bro, dog's got it made, man. Fuck this dog. Fuck you, Gracie. You're using me. You're using me with your cuteness. She gets very demanding. Like, she goes, like just now when I was saying that to her, she turned around and sighed at me. She went and put her chin on my knee like this and looked at me angrily. Like she knows I'm talking shit about her. She's a weird dog. Somebody taught this creature English, bro. I mean, I do talk to her a lot, but I pretty much say the same shit over and over again. I don't like talk to her. I might say something like, pretty girl. Or no, I guess I do talk to her a little bit. But yeah, she's my little buddy. She is a skinwalker. Well, I'll say this, Brooke. She is the Matrix. Absolutely. She is. Oh no, Chris, you can't say that. My dog was. Yes, your dog was an aspect of the Matrix. It's sort of like an NPC. And if she's a sentient entity, then she is easily controlled by the mind virus. Easily controlled, man. She on cue every fucking, like, dude, she won't hang out with me for 3 hours sometimes. She'll just be sitting in the living room. My door's wide open. She can come and go. And she won't come and say hi to me at all. And then, she'll come in and dodo around and jump on the bed and want to play. But she'll go 3 hours, 4 hours sometimes without even hanging out with me. Every fucking time. On cue, bro. Every time. Not once and one out of 2 times. No. Every fucking time on cue. The second that I'm about to start doing a stream, she wants my attention. Every time. Every time. It's fucking bizarre. I always say to her, pretty girl, why all of a sudden now you come in here? All of a sudden now you came in here. You desperately need my attention. She's like crying for it. And I'm like, what are you doing, pretty girl? Like you could have came in here all this whole time. Why do you do this every time I'm making a video? She gets really weird when I'm making videos and antsy and sort of bizarre. It's just weird. Her whole personality changes every time. If I'm about to go to the gym, same thing. She has a detector in her head that knows I'm about to leave, and she's jealous. Bro, she's fucking psychic is what she is. Psychic. The second that I'm about to fucking say, oh yeah, boom, she shows up. How does she know that? How does she know that? The second that I go, okay, I'm about to, finish up, put on my shoes, go to the gym, boom, she's there. Oh, notice me, please, Chris, don't leave. It's like, God, Lee, what the fuck? How do you even know? Chris, my Christian. Oh no, I was just talking about that, bro. That was the mind virus getting you, Brooke. My Christian girl situation told me I should treat her more like a wifey and spend money, value her and stuff. Man up, laugh out loud. That's what she wants. Okay, those aren't things you were willing to give her. Goodbye, beautiful little Christian girl. Good luck, and maybe she'll find that guy. Does that bother you? Then she's going to post pictures with that guy, happy with him because she found the guy she's looking for. Is that going to bother you? Yeah, I'm a brokey. Yep. That's your script, Brooke. Hate to tell you, it's very difficult to break the script. Once you've been blessed with poverty spell, it's hard to get up out of that one. It's possible, but very difficult. Some of the greatest minds can't figure out that. You just got to go become a mechanic. Go get a blue collar job. Actually, it's crazy. That is the best advice nowadays. Is those blue collar jobs, bro. Them motherfuckers are making hella money nowadays. Shit, they're like right below doctors and shit now. Some of them blue collar and fun fucking electricians and plumbers, especially if you're specialized, bro. If you're like if you're a welder and you're like one of those underwater welders, bro, them motherfuckers make hella money. They make hella money. That's you could say it's a dangerous job, but really no, it's definitely a dangerous job. You can't say it's not, but what I'm saying is they definitely have all the equipment to do it every day and, maintain the job. But, what would you want to do if you had to do a job, Brooke? I know having a job sucks, but I have later a tattoo appointment. I need pain in a bum I accept. Oh, no, I need pain. I'm a bum I accept. What? I don't really understand. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I actually quickly identify what other people would be great at. Oh, you should do this for a living. They're like, yeah, that is a good idea. I never thought about that. It's easy for me. I see exactly what people should be instantly. But I don't really like hang out with you guys, see you in person, talk to you, and get to know you on a personal level like that. But I'm usually pretty good at telling other people what job they would be good at. Yeah, I'm a weirdo actually. When I've been thinking about this a lot lately. It's like, what am I actually doing? Like, what am I doing? Where does all of this script come from? I'm on a mission to who put all this in my head? I'm on a mission to wake up conscious souls and show them that this reality is a false reality. And it's like, and I do believe in it all. I'm not like mocking it. I genuinely, it's like, to me, it's the most important. Who put it in there? It's like, why is that all in there? It's like, oh, I'm scripted too. I like to build up consciousness, wake up consciousness, show people the truth. And I don't even know why. I'm just built that way. That's who I am. Without me having a say so, that's who I am. That was programmed into my soul, you could say. If there's a difference between the avatar and the soul's the one that wants to wake up souls and show people that this realm is fake or false or a simulation or a hell realm or a soul trap, whatever you want to call it. Hey. Oh, yeah, that was a big boy. I cashed that whole bowl, basically. I almost pulled a Dwayne. Bro, this dude, I don't know if you guys remember that dude Dwayne I told you about. Bro, he would cash a bowl twice as big as that one in one hit. Twice as big as that one in one hit. And this dude was skinny as fuck. His upper torso was probably this wide. This dude was a skinny, like little, like a hippie guy. But man, this dude, I never seen anyone cash bowls like this, dude. It was literally one of the most impressive things I've ever seen in my life. Like when you see somebody do gymnastics in some weird, crazy way, or when you see, a street performer do something amazing, or a magician is like captivates you. This motherfucker literally would captivate me with his ability to clear bowls, bro. I couldn't believe it. I was like, how the fuck did he do that? I was like literally perplexed. I still remember, okay, so we had this like 2-foot bong, water bong that we all used to rip on. And I mean, it was a pretty good bowl. And I mean, we'd pack that bowl up and, I'd hit it once or twice. My brother would hit it a couple times. My boy Dave would hit it a couple times. And then we might be packing up another bowl if, somebody else ain't going to hit it again. We would pack up that bowl and then Dwayne's bitch ass would come in. And we'd be like, oh, Dwayne, go ahead, bro. And usually Dwayne packed the bowl. So, of course, he gets the first hit. And Dwayne, because Dwayne always had weed on him. But, man, that bowl was dead. We'd have to pack another one. He would enter his bowl hitting position, bro. This motherfucker's back would arch and everything. Like, it was literally weird. He mastered how to clear a bowl or something. He figured it out. I would love to talk to that motherfucker again, bro. If I could get a hold of that dude, I would love to ask him, like, what were you doing, bro? Like, what was going on? Why were you like, because he would actually like get like arch over, go and like suck super hard. And I mean, he would fucking clear the whole bowl like crazy. Unbelievable. Anyways, Dwayne, you were a fucking gangster, bro. I never seen some shit still ain't seen some shit like that. I've been around weed heads my whole life. I still ain't never seen some shit like that, bro. I've never seen somebody do some shit like that. Yeah, anyways, if you're ever on Jeopardy and they say, who has the biggest, largest possible lungs ever that existed, the dude's name is Dwayne. I don't remember his last name, but I do know his name was Dwayne. A goofy name, but I shouldn't say that. Maybe somebody watches their name's Dwayne, but I just always thought it was an interesting name because it was like, I think even one of the dudes on the fucking movie's name was Dwayne. It was what was that movie called? It was like a sort of goofy kind of movie. Not like, kind of like Bill and Ted, but it was two different guys. It was Mike Myers and what were their names? No, that was Garth. Their names weren't Dwayne. It was Garth. Oh no, I'm thinking Dwayne. I'm thinking Wayne's World, bro. Oh my God, my brain's retarded as fuck right now. This just got me so fucked up. I'm thinking retarded. What about Paul, Chris? Remember him? I do remember Paul. Are you kidding me? How could I forget him? How could I forget Paul, dude? I mean, he was on my shit every day. Every day. I felt bad about Paul telling him to go fuck himself. But man, at that point, I didn't want to deal with another man's emotions. And he's definitely got some sort of social thing, whether it's Asperger's or whatever. It doesn't matter. So he was also, I liked Paul, but he was sort of obsessed with negativity, obsessed with it. So like, I would be like, hey, Paul, how you doing? He'd be like, hello, Chris. And I'd be like, so man, you know what, today I'm just going to talk about this. And this actually helped me today. I was actually doing this and it, lightened my mood. And then he'd be like, the end is suffering, all is dark, the path to righteousness is to destroy all things existing. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, okay, that's kind of out of context of this conversation. But then I'd keep going and, I'd read his shit and I'd be like, yeah, maybe Paul. But then, I'd be saying something else that's like maybe not so dark. And then Paul come right back, say some crazy shit like that. I was like, man, golly. You as his father figure. Well, I hope he learned from me. But he wouldn't, because when you're a father figure to somebody, they don't learn from you. A lot of times they just hate you. They just hate you for that. He bragged with his piano skills. Dude, he was good. Dude, he was good, though. He was really good. Did you see him play? He actually was hella good. Bro, if I ever brag about how much I could bench or curl, or it's the same shit. Same shit. But he could play, bro. That motherfucker could play, dude. Like real good. Like he needed a specialized piano to be able to play in his style or whatever. Like you couldn't just buy a cheap piano and make it work with his playing style, because his playing style was so fast and rapid. He idolized somebody. I remember he said, I really idolize this player, but I went and listened to that dude and I was like, he's good or whatever. But actually the shit I seen Paul doing was even more good. Was more, at least technically skilled in my opinion. I'm not bullshitting. He was better than the dude he was idolizing. He was actually better than the dude he was idolizing. So I was like, what the fuck, man? This motherfucker's hella good at playing fucking piano. But man, he was just a dark dude. He was dark and to say he's dark, well, no. Somebody like him's actually super light or gentle. It's the realm that makes them that way. So he's actually super gentle and sweet, and he's a pure essence. I would say Paul is, but he was obsessed with focusing on the darkness all the time. Hey V, how you doing, love? Yeah, I want to upload this video, but again, if I do this stream and then I upload the video, it won't recommend it to you guys. We talked about all kinds of random shit. What was this video about? Oh, this video was about, we had a little debate about protecting the purity of your essence. And then I was talking, I think, mainly about this being a simulation, or I don't know. Actually, I can't remember. That was an hour ago. I've been smoking weed this whole time. I don't know. It was one of my streams, just all over the place. We talked a little bit about me coping or trying to find copes in the hell realm by like trying to stay pure or not allow this place to make me nasty or negative or but I believe that I don't know why that's also ingrained in me. That's like a programming of my soul, I guess you could say. It's like this, I'm not going to let this place change me. And it has. This place has changed me, absolutely. But like my truest, purest essence, my soul, I'm protecting it at all costs. I don't know why I'm doing that, but a lot of people are just, they conform to the realm or whatever. They're more like, fuck it, all hope's lost. Everything doesn't matter. You're just coping, but it's like, well, that's your opinion. And again, meaning is what you attach it to. For me, I don't know why I get on here. I would say to you then, why are you watching my stream? If nothing matters, none of this matters, why are you watching my stream? Unless, not you, V, I'm talking to the people I was talking to before. Unless it really is a loose exchange. Thanks for that, you fucking dickheads. But it's okay. I love you guys. I'll deal with it. But If all of it doesn't matter, why are you even watching my show? Because it does matter. Because you attach meaning to what you do. And for some reason, in my heart of hearts or my soul, the most meaningful thing to do is what I'm doing here on YouTube, which is being blocked and blacklisted or canceled or whatever it's called all the time. I can't get traffic. I can't get recommended. Uh, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I can. What else could I do? I constantly make videos that include other channels' names to get traffic. I've done interviews with bigger channels. I've been mentioned on way bigger channels. I can't get traffic to save my life. It's weird. It's actually kind of weird. I mean, it's almost like there's an energetic block or something. Isn't that weird? I mean, when you really think about it, like all the shit I've done, like all those videos where I say featuring, or it's like at this channel, it's like what you would think would bring, those channels have shared those videos. It's like you would think that it would do something for my, but it doesn't. It just doesn't work for me. I do everything I can. Post truth seeking and telling. But yeah, YouTube will never help channels like, yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. But you could say from their perspective, I'm crazy. Like, don't think that I don't understand their perspective too. I do. I'm not dumb. I used to know the way people like that think. I mean, I'm not one of them, but what up, Azrag? Azrag Rochif. The backwards Victor. Whoa, an early one. Kind of early. Yeah, this was kind of early. I mean, it's 8 a.m. where I'm at now. So, yeah, this started at 6 a.m. About 6. I started this one at about 6 a.m. You'd have to go mainstream, talk about politics and stuff. There you go. Oh, wow. Well, no. I mean, well, you would think. No. But I'm saying you would think I would get some traffic. Like my shit might have gone up to 2K or 3K. Like there's some channels I see, they just started their channel like 3 months ago and they've got 2.5K subscribers. I've been at this shit for 7 years, 6 years, whatever it's been. I just don't get it. I can't get past 2K. That's crazy to me. It's like, how's this motherfucker got? And some of these people that I'm talking about, they're not enjoyable to watch or entertaining. They don't have like charisma or personality. They're kind of boring. But man, their shit goes up. I don't get it. But they're talking about the same shit I am sometimes. Well, maybe that's, well, they're talking about like different levels. But anyways, so you're about to wrap it up. No, I wasn't about to wrap it up. That M-spiracy boomed. Oh, dude, thank you. Finally, somebody mentioned her. Okay, that's who I was talking about, guys, when I had said, thank you for saying her name, Azrag. I said, she's like this pretty-faced British girl. That's who I was talking about. M-spiracy. What is it? M-spiracy. M-spiracy. That's who I was talking about. That girl is completely reading a script. I talked to Monday and AI for months, 2-3 months, whatever the hell it was. I know exactly the way that thing talks. She's literally reading an AI, like she's telling the AI to print it up and she's reading the script with makeup on. And it's super obvious. That's the one I was talking about when I said she's just reading some AI script. I can't watch that. That's not even like a real human to me. It's like a robot. Yeah, she boomed. I don't know. Maybe I should rosy up my cheeks and fucking wear a push-up bra. Politics is stupid and boring. I stopped watching long time. What happens in this kind of world? Couldn't care less. Oh yeah, I haven't watched shit like that in 10 years. I did watch some of when Trump ran for president. I did watch some of his political debates and stuff, but again, it was entertaining. But I didn't think he's going to make a difference. He's a crusader for light. He's going to save humanity. I say he did a good job, though. He did a better job than any of the other ones. I think that Trump did a better job, acting wise, we'll say, as a puppet than Bush, uh, Bill, whoever else, Obama. Maybe you should get another email and create another account. Yeah, you don't wrap it up. No, I'm not going to wrap it up. We're never heard of her. We'll check it out. She looks AI. I don't know if she's AI. She definitely looks like a real person, but she's definitely reading AI. AI's writing all her scripts. She has like 76,000 stars. Do you watch Jeff Berwick? No, I do not. Or Max Egan. Isn't Max Egan the bald dude with a goatee from fucking like Australia or something? Like David Icke shit. Oh, I haven't seen that. Yeah. I have seen some of David Icke's stuff. And when everybody's saying he's a complete shill and all that, I would say he makes a lot of great points. But I don't know if is there anybody saying what I'm saying right now? Am I the only one saying that we're a video game being played by gamers for entertainment? Am I like the only one saying this is? I'm not the only one saying it's a simulation. I know that, but am I the only one saying that like we're being tormented by these things? Azrag Rocks, yeah. Azrag Rocks, that's stuck in my head for making that fucking video. Like David, like shit. Yep. There was drama with Egan. There's another channel. You're definitely my favorite truther right now. Thank you, V. That means a lot to me, love. I wonder why other people don't like me. Why do you think it is, V? Be honest with me. I'll believe you if you tell me. If anybody else told me, I would think they were fronting. But I know you'll tell me the real truth, V. Why is it that I can't get more traffic on my channel? Or no, maybe asking you is the wrong thing to do. If I'm your favorite channel. Wait a sec, hold on. Who here hates me the most? Maybe I should go ask Steven. Maybe I should go ask little Step Hen. What else they call me? Little fucking creepy. Well, I'm pretty sure I labeled him creepy boy. I'm the one that gave him that nickname. I think it's because you shout sometimes. You think that's what it is? So I don't mind when people shout if it's proper. Like, so if I was sitting at a table, let's say a picnic table, beautiful sunny day, kids are playing, grass is green, and we're all eating fucking ham sandwiches. If we were all just like, hi V, how you doing, love? Hi Chris, how you doing? What the fuck are you fucking motherfucker doing here? Don't you ever come to this picnic? Like if I was shouting like that, I would understand scaring somebody away. But if I'm talking about like you demons kill for the elites that don't even like you and your people, like that's obviously something to yell about. Like I don't think I'm too aggressive. I don't think I'm too emotional or too sad. Maybe I am too sad. I got a lot of traumas, but unless you have traumas, you don't know what I mean. Like shit can break you down, but I think overall my emotions are well placed. Overall, like I don't think maybe sometimes I do joke too much or but I don't mean no harm in it. I don't have a malicious intent doing that. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I do scream back. Man, so is that how you see it, V? How I explained it? Are you because you're saying, well, I love your channel, Chris, so I'm a fan of yours. I can look past the screaming because it seems well placed, or do you just go, well, I'm okay with a guy that screams, or like, how do you look past it? You're just like us, brother. Fuck it. If people are too sensitive. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just like anybody. I've sort of come to realize we're all actual individuals and we could have a lot in common. Absolutely. We could have 80% of our personalities could be similar, our beliefs even 80%, but There's still going to be 20% where we're different, where we disagree, where you're into some shit that I'm not into, or I'm into some shit that you're not into. Everybody's completely different, but I am glad to be so relatable to you guys. I am, because, well, I know how I feel by being the type of person I am is not relatable. So it's good to have somebody to relate to. But why do I do that? Why do I do that? If again, like if none of this matters, why do I bother? Why what who gives me this righteous mission into my DNA? Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it. I know I'm not explaining this right. It's just, it's deeper than that. So how can I explain this properly? We are a scripted, our soul is sort of scripted, or our motivations are, you can't really change who you are. You can't. Get comfortable with who you are, because it's a scripted type of life. Get comfortable with who you are, because it's a scripted life. And I think by doing that, your life will get better. Does that matter? I don't know. Maybe that matters to you. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. You could stop fapping and eat healthy and your life will get. Oh, that's what this video is about, V. So I started this video because I was sort of responding to Nonconformist Radio about how that's what it was about. Thank God. Fucking. Well, where was the memory at a minute ago when I needed it? Oh, no, it was stored in the vault, but I had to jog my memory, which means I had to run it to the vault, the Akashic Records. But it was about that, like how the most you're really going to get by fasting, no fapping, eating healthy. Well, eating healthy and fasting doesn't make sense, but you know what I'm saying? Like taking care of yourself is a clear mind and better health. That's it. You're not going to ascend. Nothing's going to change. Reality's not going to get better. But you could say that's a 10% boost. What I just said is a 10% boost. Life could be to a point where it's manageable for some people. Some people can't take it. Like I said earlier, Aaron A is gone now. If you guys watched his channel, he's gone. He committed fucking suicide by cop. And it's like that. Well, we could either go that route, hate everything, it's all hopeless, hell, this place is hell, or you could still be. And then the argument became that. So I can't remember. I think it was Pessimist was saying that. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember. I mean, I'm smoking and doing this shit and losing my fucking eyesight half the time. But somebody was saying like, it's easier to just give in to being negative. And I was like, well, yeah, that's obvious. So I was saying that I think that the strongest people in this reality, the strongest, I don't mean to be braggadocious or egotistical, but remaining positive and maintaining my purity as the person I am, the way that I see the reality, makes me the strongest person in the reality. That was my argument. It's like, yeah, it's not easy to stay positive when you realize you're in hell, or it's all hopeless, or it's a simulation, or none of this matters, or it's very difficult to lose your positivity, or very easy to lose your positivity. Actually, it's more difficult to stay positive. But it's a superpower, and I'm not going to let that shit make me negative. Because those thoughts can be intrusive too. Like it's not like the conversation ends here, right? Like I still think about these conversations. 2 hours from now, let's say if I stop the stream, I'll be thinking about, were they right? Was I wrong? Maybe I am being sort of optimistic, or, like they seep into my consciousness, and I'm fully aware of that. And I'm not a huge fan of the screaming, but I deal with it. I totally agree with what you say. So that's what matters. Damn. So is it scary to you, V? Like when you see me and I'm fucking screaming, what? Oh, does it scare you? Are you like, no, he's mad? What is, I'm curious. I'm just curious. I know I'm digging a little bit, but these are things I'm curious about. I mean, as a fucking YouTuber, obviously I would want to know these things, but what about me, Azrek? Yep. It's crazy to me how people still think some things are random in this place. Literally, nothing is random here. It's all deliberate. Yeah, it feels scripted. Gotta go take care, Chris. Peace out, Brooke. Yo, don't forget to check back later and see if I uploaded a video, because YouTube might not recommend to you, and I made it for my subscribers. So I had a mini argument with someone last night on Mark's channel over that. Really? That's why I left that long ass comment. Haha. I think Akashic just the comment. Which comment? Did I respond to the comment? But when you go against it, that's when shit gets crazier. When you go against the machine, or wait. When I think Akashics exist, but when you go against it, that's when shit gets crazy. What do you mean go against it? What do you mean, Azrag? The strongest are the ones that face reality. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I agree. We are the strongest people in the world. So if you're dealing with depression, there's a good reason for that. If you're struggling to get out of bed, if this realm feels like hell to you, yeah, you're one of the strongest people in this reality. For some reason, you chose to go straight into hell. Integrity, bro. Yes, I have integrity. Thank you, Azrag. That's a good word, integrity. We don't use that word that often nowadays, but it's a good word. Not having mental comfort zones. Oh yeah, God, yeah. Good luck with that one, B. Yeah, that's the argument go-to conversation. When you start trying to talk people out of their mental comfort zones, B, that's like like the nukes are incoming type shit. Like that motherfucker is like, what did you say? Like people will instantly want to attack you, and oh my God. I mean, that's almost worse than the whole liberal fucking, I always forget the conservative thing. That's almost worse than that, bro. These motherfuckers will go crazy on you. You start attacking people's mental comfort zones and delusions. What did you say? They'll start losing their minds if it's weird. The human meat monkey's a weird role-playing character. It's so bizarre. And pessimism is realism. I would say pessimism... Excuse me, guys. I would say pessimism's a great go-to excuse for people that live in mental delusions to explain away realism. That's all that it actually is. It's a go-to excuse for them to explain away your realism. No, you're just pessimist. But well, yeah, well, now you're addressing my mental state, not my comment I just made. You're focusing on emotions and you're pessimistic. It's like, man, you didn't even address what I said. Fuck you. You reveal yourself as stupid. It did once. The Passion video, I think it was called Passion. Oh, okay, V, just so you know, that video scares me when I watch it. Just so you know, my Passion video scares me when I watch it. I had a mental breakdown during that fucking whole shit. That era, that week, whatever, I was having like a mental breakdown. I was starting to lose my mind, actually. I was actually starting to lose my mind. I could feel, like people say, I could feel my mind slipping. And I haven't told you guys about the shit that I was dealing with during all these years. Maybe someday, if I really want to just depress everybody. But I almost lost my mind. You can literally feel it when your mind is slipping. You can feel it in your head. Anyways, I actually started losing my mind. But yeah, that video even scares me a little bit. You know, depressed. Yeah, I only trust depressed people at this point. Yeah, to me too. When somebody's depressed and miserable, I trust them more. I know that sounds crazy. It's true. They just seem more realistic to me. I know it's so annoying. It just sucks. I don't like giving people information that depresses them. I don't like being around depressed people, to be honest with you. It's unfortunate. The path that I've chosen in life, it's like, let me go and make everybody miserable and depressed. I know people's arguments are, no, Chris, I relate to you. But it's like, yeah, but I'm still I'm on here telling the truth every day, like making people miserable. It's a scripted life. They say there's Akashic records that has our life written in it. If you go against it, they get pissed. Oh, I think that our lives are also scripted, Azrag. Who's getting pissed when you're saying that? Like, why am I confused about this? What am I reading? Like you said, it's a scripted life. They say there's Akashic records that has our life written in it already. If you go against it, they get. So, does the Akashic? This is actually a great comment. Now I think about it. Does the Akashic record make sense, or the storing of our information into a hard drive or Akashic records? Does that make sense if this reality is all scripted anyways? Isn't that's a deep question. If you go against it, they get pissed. If you go against anything anybody says, they get pissed as, right? Because humans are little retarded meat monkeys. Not all of them. There's some great ones, but a lot of them are little retarded meat monkeys that get emotionally unstable like a middle schooler or child would when you disagree with them. And then you can turn that volume up to 10 and amplify it tenfold if you start tearing down their mental delusions like V was trying to do. You're going to get some real angry people. Yep, that's exactly it. Oh boy, same. Yeah, the truth is toxic. Yeah, it's super bad. That's why I always said to people, man, like, just know that if you're on the path of truth, it's a path straight into hell, and you're walking on hot coals and broken glass the whole time. Why do we keep chasing the truth? It's like, guys, the ultimate truth, you're in hell. Like, you're in a simulation. You're in a fucking, what up, Cosme? Yeah, everything's excuses. I would rather live in the uncomfortable truth. This will give you depression. You have to detach from reality, or sometimes your chemicals are going to force depression onto you, whether you're ready to deal with it or not, or any life event happened to make you unhappy, which means we're programmed to do it to chase the truth. We're truth junkies. Absolutely. V, you see it. You're one of the few living programs. How did you do it? How did you break free from the matrix, my love? Tell me. How did you do it? Can't help it. It's everywhere. I can't switch it off. You've become awake. V, you remember the moment in the Matrix when they finally revealed themselves to Neo? Like, up to that point, he was just a hacker. He could see it. And then they revealed themselves to him. I'll be at your house in about 20 minutes. She's become awake, everybody. That'd be super cool, bro. You are awake, though. You are conscious. You see through the programming. You're a glitch. We are glitches in the Matrix. What happened? I don't know. But this glitch in the Matrix likes hitting a bull. Isn't that weird? It's weird when you really think about it. Shit, I wish Morpheus and all them would come and get me and unplug me. Come get me, bro. I woke up. This shit is fake. It's a simulation. I'm ready. Come unplug me, motherfucker. Give me more truth. Ah, yeah. See, it's the truth monster inside of you. And you know there ain't nothing I could tell you because I ain't got access to nothing that you don't got access to. You know what I'm saying? If you're a conscious soul, if you're awake, there ain't nothing I could tell you. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Like by default. Weed has opened my mind. Weed's my homie and my cope. It's true. It's a cope. It's an addiction. I love it. I want to smoke more marijuana. The more weed I can smoke, the better. The higher quality and content of THC that I can get, the better. The more weed that I can consume into my body, the better I am. Oh, I'm sorry, V. I didn't mean to scream. I'm sorry, love. Forgive me. I'm just joking. I'm figuring out Dwayne's technique, bro. I figured you out, you skinny little fucking hippie. I've got it. So you just fucking sealed up hella tight. You got it all burnt good on the first blow, and then you just slow pulled once it's all sealed. It's the way he packs it and hits it. I figured it out. So you have to pack it like semi-firm. You've got to blaze the whole top real good, and then just sort of slow draw on it. And it just comes in as a thick smoke. I've got you, Dwayne, you son of a bitch. I love you, you little dumb hippie. As regular Scorpio like you, Chris. What the hell? Love the occult. I hate the occult. Or wait, what do you mean by occult? If you mean by hidden knowledge, I love the occult. If you mean by like douchebags that wear robes and have little hand signals and shit, and then I think they're corny and weird. I think they're cringy fucking dorks with power, and it's weird. It's like the little dorky Poindexter dork. Not that anybody needs to be picked on, but it's like he got picked on his whole life and he became an Illuminati member. Now he role plays in his brown robe with power and money. It's weird. And he hates humanity because they all bullied him. Scorpio. I'm a Gemini, a yapper. You're a yapper, V? What the hell? Like hidden stuff. What? Chris is Scorpio? I am. I'm the greatest Scorpio that ever lived. Where are you, Azrag? Are you a scorpion, an eagle, or a phoenix? Which one are you? Which stage are you at? Scorpio is the only one that has stages of all the fucking signs. Scorpio has 3 stages. He is Azrag. He is Victor. Victor. Yeah, Scorpios make good detectives. Oh, I think I would. I'd be a great detective. That's what I always said too. I said I'd be a good detective. Especially if I got to talk to the people that might have committed the crime. I would know instantly if they were lying. I'd be like, oh yeah, this Jagoff definitely fucking murdered his wife. Don't your heart pop fast on weed? I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Well, sometimes my heart beats irregularly or heart palpitations or weird shit. I don't know. Not often. They sure do, Azrag. Yeah, we're the Azrag, me and you are the fucking greatest detectives that ever lived. Dude, that's weird. That's weird, actually. When I did my video for you guys, Azrag's form sort of looks like a detective to me sometimes. That's weird. Anyways, that's a weird synchronicity. I'll upload it. I'm going to upload it right now, and you guys can go watch it. Am I allowed to upload a video while I'm streaming? Wait a second. Oh, no, I need to see which one of these is the right one anyways. Which one of these is finished? Oh, this one must be the finished product. Because for some reason, there was like 30 seconds of blank screen on the end of that one. But that's weird. Interesting. Lots of criminals are Scorpios too. Criminals are Scorpios. So not all Scorpios. Some of the most loving, sweet people I met in my life were Scorpios, but some of the nastiest people I met in my life were Scorpios too. So I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, are Scorpios good or? It'll beat fast on sativa. So I prefer sativas. I'm not a fan of indicas. They just, man, it's like, fuck that. I ain't trying to go to sleep. When I smoked, mine always was going crazy. That's why I was. So I do get heart issues, you could say, or weird beats, but I think that's because I jump between smoking a lot of weed and consuming a lot of caffeine. Uh, at that point, I don't think my heart knows what to do. Do I beat fast? Do I beat medium speed? Do I slow down because this motherfucker just smoked hella weed? What am I supposed to do right now? So it's just like, boop, 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 boop. But it's all good. I'm healthy. So when I smoke, mine always was going to go. Mine doesn't. Not too much. I mean, I don't think. If I overdrink coffee, then it does. Truth, are you already a detective, sir? Yeah, I guess I am. I guess I'm more of a reporter. Well, I guess, yeah, I did do a lot of research to get to the point. So I guess I did the detective work already. Oh, yeah, I guess I am. Oh, that's funny. I never really thought about that. That's true. Oh, I'm definitely emotional, bro. Dude, is Mike Tyson a fucking Scorpio? Because he cries the same way that I do. Like he's definitely traumatized. I don't know what he's seen when he was a kid, but it was definitely fucked up. He's seen some fucked up shit. I'm talking about the young ages, between 0 and 7. He's seen something bad. That's why he's like that. That's why he cries so easy, I think. I don't know if you could say it's a Scorpio thing. Actually, I don't know. My grandfather was known to tear up if something was emotional too. So I don't, but he may have been traumatized. I don't know. I don't know much about how his parents treated him, to be honest with you guys. My mom didn't know much about anything about that, so, or she never talked about it. Scorpios are very emotional, but they tend to hide their emotions. I don't hide my emotions. I show I used to hide my emotions, but only because everybody would train me to be that way. Don't cry. We're guys. You shouldn't do that. It doesn't look cool. It doesn't look tough. No, you don't want to cry. You don't want to cry. I was like trained to think that there was something wrong with it, but no, I'm human, man. Humans cry. Sometimes they frown. Sometimes they smile. Sometimes they're happy to be alive. Sometimes they're miserable. I'm genuine, is what I'd say. I don't know if I'm emotional. I'm genuine, but I would say I'm emotional. If I had to look at the way I behave compared to how most people behave, I would say I'm on the higher level of emotions. Yeah. But I don't hide them. I don't think I hide my emotions anymore. Do I hide my emotions? No. No, I'll cry, right? Okay, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. They show them to people they trust. Oh no, I'll show my emotions to anybody. Even people I just met. I'll show my emotions. Uh, I mean, I'm not a weirdo. Like, you're not going to walk up and say, "Hey, Chris, how you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, this life sucks." Like, start crying on you. But I'll show anger to somebody I just met. I'll show I'll show my emotions to somebody I just met. So there was he was obviously a meth addict. He had fucking like all the weird wounds and potholes and anyways, he was like trying to sell this SUV out of our parking lot at my old job. And I had to go out there basically and tell the guy, like, dude, it's been multiple days now. He's like trying to argue with me, which was interesting because we had already let him keep it there for like 3 days. So we had been pretty lenient up to that point. And he was saying, no, somebody's coming right now to buy it. Somebody's coming right now to buy it. And I'm like, yeah, dude, you've been saying this, it's been a couple of days, we would like you to move on now. And he's like, he started like trying to get an attitude with me. What did he say? He said like, I don't know what the big deal is. It's not a big deal. We're just going to be here for a couple more hours. And by that point, I was like I said, it was like 3 days in, and I showed him my anger. I just met the motherfucker. I didn't trust him. So I don't just show my emotions to people I trust. I'll show them to people I don't give a fuck about, people I do care about. I'll just be who genuine I am in that moment. I'm not going to be like, well, I don't trust this person, so I'm going to not show my emotions. I mean, I don't know. Do I show my emotions to people? That's a good question, actually. I have to think about that. To people I just met. Or people I don't trust, you could say. Yeah, I will. Oh, yeah, I will. Scorpios are very much. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Yeah, but you're a very fiery Scorpio, Chris, not the broody type. What's broody mean? I've heard that word. Broody's like down, like the depressed, down and out type. You mean? I am. I am the broody type, but I've learned to defeat that demon. I was I was the broody type. If that's what I'm thinking, broody is like down and depressed, and just in the pits all the time. But I defeated that. Yeah, I get enough downtime when my brain chemicals line up and tell me today you're going to be depressed, Chris. I get enough downtime during that. When I'm not medically depressed or whatever the fuck's going on with me, nah, I try to be in positive spirits. I don't want to be miserable. Yeah, like the mysterious and depressed type. So I think by nature, sort of mysterious. Um, but I don't know, I sort of grew a love for straightforwardness or genuine people that just are straightforward, not so mysterious. And so I became one myself. But I would say I used to be some of these things, honestly. I didn't used to always be so fiery. Or maybe I was. Oh, no, I was. Oh, no, yeah. Never mind. No, I was fiery. It's like even when I was a kid. And yeah, I guess I was always that. Oh, yeah. Well, when I took the personality test, that's what it said. It said that I'm a aggressive form of one of those people or whatever. I am. What am I? I'm an INFP or something like that, but I'm an aggressive one. I'm an INFPA or INFJ something. INFPJ slash A. Or INFJ. Or no, I can't remember now. I can't remember what I am. Yeah, that sucks. Anyways, it's in transition from Eagle to Phoenix. Oh, you're learning to let go. Yeah, I'm a fiery one. I love me a fiery. My buddy Dave's a fiery Scorpio. And he's like happy to be alive. He's the type of dude, actually like my buddy Don, that if you're depressed and you go around them, they'll make you happier. Oh, that's what I am. Zane got it right. INFPA. Yeah, the assertive mediator. Okay, dude, God, my fucking subscribers know I'm better than I am. Jesus Christ is a subtype in the INFP personality type characterized by high self confidence, a relaxed and positive outlook, and stress resistance. So I don't have high self confidence. If I was born with it, it was like tortured out of me. I'm very low confidence actually because of the way I was treated when I was a kid, but that's because of abuse. I think I would have been very confident naturally, but abuse fucked that up. So that's probably true. Uh, but now I'm more like, but it's still good though in a weird way because it really trained me to not give a fuck. That's what it really did. And I became a master at not giving a fuck. So in a weird way, again, like I defeated that from my perspective. Why am I on this mission? See, it's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing here? Why am I even doing these things? Back to the example I was making earlier. I know I don't say shit right. But it's like I'm on this scripted pad. Like, listen to me talk about it. And I defeated that. I struggled with that, so I defeated that. Like I'm defeating all these issues to make, well, I guess it makes life easier. When you defeat issues, it makes life easier. That's what it does. Problem solved. Okay, anyways. Oh, V, you're an INF. Oh, no, you're an INFJ. So, okay, so we're definitely not the same. What INFP is the assertive mediator. Thank you, Zane. I got to write that down somewhere because I always forget these kinds of things. But What would I put that in? What would I even create the file? Chris, dumb shit you need to remember. No, thank you though, for real, man. It's like, well, there you go. That's why my brain won't remember it, because I don't know if there's anything to it. But I'll say this: when I took that personality test thing, man, it pretty much explained me to me. It was like, okay, that shit's very similar to me. That's wholesome. Ha ha ha. What's wholesome? What did I do? Did I do something? I love wholesome moments, man. What did I do? I want a wholesome moment. Wholesome moments are, I mean, I'll say it. I know they are the bait. They're the hook, like I was saying earlier. They get you attached to the reality. But man, it's like, God damn, I'm suffering. It's nice to have one every once in a while. Yeah, that's Myers-Briggs. Astrology is even better. Astrology is better, V? Are you serious? Like, are you really into that shit and studied? Because, man, I got to say, that shit is so godforsakenly complicated. No wonder nobody don't want to get into that fucking shit. Your life script, it's unbelievable. Yes. Really? Are you positive? Who else agrees with her? Who else agrees with V? Has anybody else gotten into astrology and seen, man, this shit is literally like my life? But it's so rewarding. Really? Can you tell me which date I need to go play the fucking lottery then? If you know how to do astrology, I'm a Scorpio, 11/17, no, 1983. I'm not that pretty, but my mama thinks I'm handsome. I can't say the line the way that the line's actually said, because there's a very derogatory word in that line, but I always like that line. I ain't a pretty brother, but my mama thinks I'm handsome. Doesn't really work like that. What? No. Well, how's it rewarding then? Oh, it's just rewarding to see that things lined up to you. You're like, whoa, I'm a fucking script. This shit actually is right. Is that the rewarding part to you? To see that it was actually right when it said some shit? I've looked up your chart and it's literally you in a nutshell. What? You telling me I'm a script? I know, V. But okay, so the stars are connected to it, though? That's weird. Okay, so if this is a simulation and it's all scripted, wait, what does that mean now? Are we holograms? We're projected holograms from stars or something? What's happening then? What does that mean, do you think? Or it's like a clock or something? Or what the fuck's going on here? Yeah, it's the freaking code of the Matrix. I swear it's the code. It's wild. This is unbelievable. Come on. You know, I never got into astrology, and obviously, I've heard of astrology. I'm a fucking truth seeker. I've heard about it for 20 years, 30 years. Actually, even before that, I remember people talking about astrology back in the 80s and shit. Oh, yeah. But they were always so weird and like soft, and it was almost like they were a cult member. They were playing like a role. So it was hard to take them serious. But I remember people even saying that shit way back then. Astrology's gonna. They always talk like they were an idiot or something. I'm gonna explain it. Anyways, what was it? What was there was a point I had to make. I can't remember. I lost my train of thought. But oh yeah, I'm sorry. I never got into astrology because it was hella complicated. I was like, man, I can't remember all this shit. I don't have a good short term memory, and I don't have a good study type of memory. I just like if it ain't hands on, man. Well, you know, it's weird that I say that because then look at who I am in real life, though. Like, is that really true? Like, I don't know. It's weird. But I when I start to get into astrology, it just seems so complicated. It's almost like becoming the dungeon master of a Dungeons and Dragons game. It's like, bro, that's way too much work. I'll wait till the AI figures it out and just say, okay, what in my astrology, what do I do today? It's the freaking code of the Matrix. So, V, can you please tell me some examples that happened in your life that you were like, yo, what the fuck? This shit's actually real. I don't think it's the stars. It's just the code, the numbers, the way things are programmed. I've seen the grid on shrooms. What the hell? Yeah, new agey. We're in a fucking simulated ball floating. Help us, for Christ's sake, somebody. V, fucking figure this out for us. What the fuck are we supposed to do? Love, you're the one that's going to give us the answer. Somebody's got to give us the fucking answer, right? V's seeing it though. I'm paying attention to her comments. She's seeing it. She's seeing through the simulation. I mean, should I celebrate that? Great. Now she can be depressed like I am. Is that a good thing? It is a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Who was infiltrated by the New Age? Oh yeah, New Agey. Yeah, they were always just so weird and like astrology. It was almost like they sent the mind virus sent out a cult of fucking flower printed, incense burning, fucking soft spoken. I mean, looking back, why did I judge them so harshly? Because what were they doing? They were just speaking gently. I mean, I don't know. They seemed kind of fake, like they were playing a role of song. That's what it just didn't seem genuine. But yeah, those new agey types, they made it scary to get into too. It's like, man, these people are into this shit. What's wrong with them? Why are they talking all crazy? Astrology was infiltrated by the new age, but it's incredible if you really study it the way I do. I'm obsessed with it. It's just so freaking obvious. Oh my god. My grandmother's death, can't remember the exact transition, but it had to do with Saturn in the 12th house. Saturn is connected to the elderly, and the elder's 12th house is death. No! Okay, so tell me something about me then. Then I can go and see if it happens or doesn't happen, or like, is there anything fixing to happen to me, astrologically wise? My astrological genius companion. There are so many instances. I started a new job in March during the eclipse, which was activating Saturn 2, which rules the sign of Capricorn, the sign of work. What the fuck? Can you look up when Scorpio's next sign of work is going to come? Because I've been trying to make a living out of this shit. Man, it just ain't working out for me. Tell me when my work is going to come. Help me, V, please. I'm asking you for help. Oh, no, keep going, actually. I'm trying to make this shit about me. Keep telling me about instances in your life where it lined up, because start a new job in March. Oh, you have a stellium. Oh, no, don't make it about me. I'm sorry. I was just being selfish. You ain't got to focus on me, but I was just being funny. Like, you have a stellium in Sagittarius in the 9th house, which is your search for truth. You're great. Well, there's that thing happening again. Still searching for truth, boys. You also have Saturn conjunct Pluto, which is abuse related to the father figure. Great. That's how it was. That motherfucker didn't play, man. My dad did not play. I'll have to look at your chart again. Oh my God. Man, so I'm some scripted character. That sucks. You know, it's weird when you say it all that way. Like, oh no, your story's over here in this fucking astrology thing. You know, it all lines up. You are exactly what it says you are. It's like, what the hell? What the hell? I'm a scripted character. What the hell? That's okay. You also have that aspect with Mercury and Uranus. Okay, today's a good day. Man, fucking chemically, you could say, in my brain, thank goodness, which is out of the box. I just have, man, I don't know. I got hit with, I think I already told you, I got hit with a wave of fucking tiredness, man. Knocked my fucking socks off. I mean, I did walk like 30 miles in 2 days, but I didn't realize my feet just started hurting right up at the tail end of it. I was like, man, my feet are kind of sore right now. So I just got in the car and came home, and I didn't realize it. I got in the shower and I looked down and I could see all the bubbles all over my shit, dude. I had huge blisters, like 5 of them all over my feet. I'm like, oh my God, I fucking walked my damn feet into a damn blister hell. But it's good for you. It helps maintain the 6-pack. Oh, there, Chris. It's insane. My chart is literally me. Oh my God, V, don't tell me that. You know, what's funny is I get on here every day and tell people, you're in a simulated reality. It's all scripted. But when you're telling me, it feels different, man. I don't like it. It feels weird. Feet has to do with Pisces ruled by Neptune. Feet? What? Oh, wait, is that an astrological? Oh, you're saying astrological thing. Oh, maybe. Are you saying that in the astrology, maybe? Oh, no, no. V, I'll say in the last month, I can now see how scripted reality is without looking at the stars. Like without looking at the stars. It's bizarre, but I believe you. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does all sort of line up, and life is very scripted. Again, I can say that until I'm blue in the face. When people really see it, though, it's different. Even me, I preached it before I seen it, like fully seen it. I was preaching it based off intellect and logic. But what do I mean that? How do I mean that? What do I mean by fully see it? You'll see it. Like you'll see like the script in people's behaviors, the way things line up and events happen to corner you off, trick you, interrupt you. It's so bizarre. Like when you really see it, it's almost like the Truman Show or Body Snatchers. Like, but it's not like I don't remember the Body Snatchers. Wasn't that sort of like a bug that would get into them? This is more like a spirit that gets into people and possesses them and makes them actors to affect you. It's the game. I think it's the game happening. It's the gamers doing it. These people may be holograms, projections. Maybe they're real people and they're being used like antennas by these things, by the influence, the subconscious thoughts, all that. Maybe that's just the way it works. I don't know. But you'll see it. You'll see it in people's behavior. You'll see it everywhere. It's all there. Yes, each part of the body is ruled by a sign or planet. Really? Me too. I knew it before I knew it. I saw and felt it before I knew about astrology. Astrology just puts it into perspective and confirms everything you expected. Oh my goodness, no! We're all fucking simulated. Fuck! My heart. Fuck, man. Well, what's it like being V? What's it like for you being in a simulation with another one that sees it? We've got one that can see. What's it like? Like, what does that feel like? I like it. I like the way it feels. I don't like the fact that other people that are conscious suffer seeing the reality the way it is. But man, when other people are awake, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm not alone in this fucking bizarre shithole. Yeah, it's yeah. If I quit making YouTube videos, a lot of people are gonna suffer. That sucks. I've learned to cope with it, I guess. Yeah, yeah, me too. Then what else do? You just cope. You just get by. That's what life is. That's what our existence, life. I don't know if I should call it life anymore. That's what our existence is. It's you've got to figure out how to get by every day. You'll figure out how to get by. It's called survival. It's programmed into your avatar. It's all scripted. Well, if it's all scripted, then you never did anything wrong and you will never do anything wrong. There's always that. If it's all scripted, all of the weight is lifted off of your shoulders. There's nothing else to worry about. It's all scripted. You could say, well, I'm programmed to worry. I'm worried about what happens to me. What happens to me when I die? It doesn't matter. You had no say so over this life. So what happens to you when you die happens to you when you die. You will experience it when you experience it. Oh no, Chris, we need to be ready for it. And let's talk about the light and sovereignty and that. Okay, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you from that. If you want to start your channel, talk about that all day, go ahead. I'm not at that level. I'm past that level. I think everybody watching my channel is past that level, but I can do. Yeah, life is endurance. Yeah, yes, it is. Life is struggle and sacrifice. The struggle part's for everybody. The second that you have kids, you will sacrifice everything. You'll sacrifice your freedom. You'll sacrifice your everything. Your life will become servitude. I mean, unless you're a shitty parent, you know. Life is just that. It's struggle, sacrifice, and servitude. Those are all S's. Struggle. What did I say? Struggle, sacrifice, and servitude. Yeah, this is the triple S realm. This is the triple S realm. The shittiest fucking, the shiniest shitty shithole. That's I'm sorry. It's like a snake. Yep, bunch of S's. Servitude, struggle. It's just a hell realm. It's a hell pit. It's just like, you know, we can give it acronyms and all that, and it's a dookie boy realm. Human souls suffer here. Period. End of discussion. There's nothing else to talk about. So make the best of it. So make the best of it. That's what's going on. This is a decent stream. Okay. I honestly thought I was, man, like, I don't know, like a month ago, I thought I was done streaming. Maybe I get burnt out on shit. Because now I feel kind of done with those damn AI videos. Like I'm kind of burnt out. Like I went ham. I did a bunch of music videos, and then I just been doing this one now for like 3 or 4 days, whatever the hell it's been. It's been a struggle. Like I said, this one was like an energetic battle to make the motherfuckers. Something did not want me to make this video, and I don't know why. It's not even a big deal. It's some silly shit a kid would make, but something did not want me to make it. But anyways, I'm going to upload that as soon as this stream's done. But yeah, I'm probably going to wrap it up now, actually. I'm sort of running out. Well, am I running out of steam? I'm enjoying the conversation, actually. It's a great conversation. Why would I get off right now? Am I hungry? No, I'm not hungry. No, I'm chilling, actually. Actually, I'm going to stay streaming because I know I've been doing it for like 2 hours, but almost 3 hours, but I'm chilling. I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming and supporting me and all that. I was thinking about like, man, yeah, without you guys, man, I would be really fucked up in this reality. I mean, when you think about it, sometimes I selfishly want to stop making the videos and not have the burden of it on my mind. I want to just detach from reality. But I am that to a lot of people too. You know what I'm saying? So trapped by my own morality. If you're a good person in this reality, you're gonna get it. Like this reality is gonna fuck you up. Life is. Yep, I read this. Yep, like a snake. Love you too, sweetheart. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're fucking 2 Sims in a bizarre simulation. But yeah, okay, so that was something that this video, I hope I made that point. If you have the ability to be happy, don't let anybody else drag you down in those moments. You still want to keep your sanity, I think. Again, I don't like selling fear porn, but I have to be, I can be fully pessimistic when I observe this reality, but I can't be pessimistic in the afterlife. Like, just look at it like this. If whatever created this reality is this evil to create such a place, what's next may be worse. I know that's scary. I'm not in a hurry to fucking die. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen when I die. I would say if your life is bearable, try to maintain it. I'm not, again, if you can't deal with this place, I'm not trying to fucking keep you suffering. I'm not saying that. If you're dealing with constant agony or pain or something, I'm not evil to you. Stop trying to see everything bad in something I say. I love you. You know, it's like, stop letting the mind virus come into your fucking head all the time. Um, who knows what the fuck is around the corner? Really? Yeah. And yeah, man, it's like people in this community. I'd say if you have a good day, don't let those intrusive thoughts. Those intrusive thoughts are the mind virus. Those are the gamers fucking tormenting you. They want you to blow your fucking head off. They don't care about you. It can always get worse. That much we know. Oh yeah, absolutely. It could get way worse. So enjoy your less shitty linear existence while you can. Don't be in a hurry to off yourself and maybe experience some shit worse than this. What if you fall into a hell pit where the same demons that have been tormenting you your whole life from the astral realm now get access to you, and they just rip your body apart and rip your limbs off, and you experience it all day every day, and your limbs just grow back and they can do it again, and they laugh and torture you? What if that's what follows this place? Are you in a hurry to get there? I'm not. Fuck those demons. Actually, you know, it's weird is there's a weird part of my brain that sort of gets excited when I think about that, because at least then I could get my hands on them. Isn't that weird? That's how much I hate evil. That the example I gave you guys just now, in a weird way, sort of excited me, because at least then they would be tangible. Isn't that crazy? Lost my fucking mind in this fucking reality. Yeah, it can always get worse, guys. Don't forget that shit. I hate to say that, but let's remain logical and honest. This place is pretty dark. If the creator exists, he's got a demon smile and looks like a weird alien predator hybrid. He's a creep. Think about the motherfucker that would create a realm like this. He's evil. It's evil. Again, or this is just a simulation. It's not really that important. We just think it is because the technology got so advanced that we gained a sort of self-awareness or sentience while we're in the simulation. Maybe that's what's going on. I know these are man, I must sound crazy to the normal. I mean, could you imagine the normal motherfucking person watching my stream? Anyways, I've become a weirdo in this reality. I'm a total weirdo to the average individual, probably. It can always get worse. It sure can. It gets quick. You know, I don't hear no responses back from the crowd that's hella pessimistic a lot of times. Because, well, that thing I just said really taps into their pessimism down, and they're like, well, he's got a good point there, man. What if these motherfuckers trying just waiting to fuck me up? Yeah, man. I mean, I know it's dark, but man, it's like, look at this place. What if this is a layered video game where not only do they beat you up and ping pong ball your ass around, pinball, you become Sonic Pinball to them, dude. That's a great game. If you play any retro game, play Sonic Pinball. But anyways, They sonic pinball your ass around in this life. And then after you die, your NPC character's soul, you transform into an ethereal creature, falls into a new state of the game where they can do all kinds of new game stuff to you. I wouldn't be surprised. I was used and abused this time around. What the fuck is the fucking difference? We're not crazy, Chris, unfortunately. Oh, wait, if I said these... Oh, wait, I can... Yeah, if I said these things at work, they'd put me in a psych ward. Yeah. So do you think, V, I'm sort of optimistic in the common human's level of consciousness, honestly. I've run into more willing to ponder these type of topics people than lately than I've expected. I would ever expect to. But, I mean, there are still the masses. Do you think anybody would agree with you? Do you think every single person, okay, you're crazy. Get this fucking crazy lady out of here. Somebody call the paddy wagon. But we're not crazy, Chris. No, I don't think we're crazy. I don't think I'm crazy. I've been close. Like people say, Chris, you're depressed. Like, no, I know what real depression feels like. Like, believe me. And I may have some form of it, like some medical depression or something, but I know what it's like. And maybe I shouldn't say depressed. Maybe I should say suicidal. Maybe depression was a bad word, but I'll say suicidal. People say, oh, Chris, you're suicidal. It's like, nah, I know what that feels like. That's a scary place to be. There's people that live like that, like for more than a couple weeks, like I did. My cousin just had another. Just so you guys know, it was probably 2 weeks I was truly suicidal. And when I say that, I mean like the thought of my face smashing the pavement after jumping off of a skyscraper was pleasant to me. And when I say that, I'm not being funny. I'm being literally honest. The thought of that was happiness to me. I was just, but for those 2 weeks, like literally the thought of blowing my head off felt like popping a pimple to me or like releasing a pressure. It was a pleasurable, like taking a drag of a cigarette after not having one all day. Like literally a dopamine hit. Imagining committing suicide. I mean, it was, when you're truly suicidal, you don't just want to die. The thought of it makes you happy. That's a scary place to be. I was there for about 2 weeks. That 2 weeks felt like an eternity, and I was terrified the whole time. I wish we were. Who knows, V? Maybe we are. Maybe everybody's sort of crazy, but again, everything that I talk about is sort of observable. I don't talk too well. No, I do talk a lot about shit that ain't observable. But then again, when I start talking about like the reasons why I believe what I believe, like a lot of that shit's observable. I'd say all of it is observable. My cousin just had another baby, and I don't even know, man. It's so depressing. V, you're the one that's experiencing that depression. So the mind virus casts a spell on you too. It's like you see him having a baby and it goes, it's like, look at the life this baby's going to be tormented too. And then you suffer all day or all week or all month or even all year because your cousin had another baby. There's nothing you can do about it. Carrying the weight of that soul on your shoulders, there's nothing you can do now. It's too late. And if you want to get people to stop having babies, good luck with that. That's never going to happen. So it's actually sort of silly and unrealistic for you to carry the burden of the suffering of souls on your shoulders. You didn't do that to them. And you never would. That's not your fault or your burden. It is sad. I feel for that soul, but hey, at least they weren't born in an abusive home. Yeah. As I would say this, and you guys know my perspective. You can actually have a decent life here in this reality. It still ends in your untimely ultimate demise, but and aging and deteriorating. You know, life still happens to you, and it's a hellhole. You're going to struggle and suffer, but you can have a decent life in this reality. I would say, if you can, take advantage of that. There's nothing wrong with that, and you shouldn't feel bad for enjoying your life if you have a good one. I feel for that. So yeah. At least they weren't born into a home where they were watching their brothers get hit in the back of their head with 2x4s because a fist or a fucking hand wasn't good enough. Almost everybody I know is a total NPC, unfortunately. So I don't know if these people are NPCs. I don't know. Well, technically, you could say so are we. We're all NPCs then. You could say they're more programmed, they're more scripted. They haven't woken up out of their character as much as we have, but we are them too. It's only decent because we don't remember not being in a body. Wait, it's only decent because. Wait, what? It's only decent because we don't remember not being in a body. Yeah, we're all NPCs. They're just running another script. Yeah, I agree with that probably. So I actually feel bad for them. I feel bad for me too, but I feel bad for them too. They're scripted. They're part of a program. They didn't ask for this. They were like spawned into it. We take out so much of our anger or hatred for the machine, our rage against the machine. We take out on the machine. They're victims too. They're suffering this reality too. They're all figuring out how to survive this shithole too. This place is sad. It's a dark. This is a dark reality. Whether it's real or simulated, whatever, it's dark. It's evil. If you're a sentient inside of it, it's evil. But yeah, now I'm gonna end up wrapping this one up, guys. I think I've gotten everything off my chest. I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming around. Thank you guys for supporting me. Without you guys, I wouldn't even have a channel. So I appreciate you guys dearly. Yeah, you're going to do a decent life because you can't remember anything better. I always like to wrap up on a good note, don't I? I always like to tell you guys I love you. Why do I do that? At the end of every video, I always say, like happy shit. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just better to leave like that than to say "fuck you guys." This life's hell. Fuck you guys, and end the stream. That'd be an interesting stream. But, anyways, I love you guys, and I know it's a dark. These are dark truths. I get it. Anyways, hopefully I didn't miss anybody. I did miss some people I seen earlier. I did miss some people in my video, but I got the majority of everybody. If I missed you guys in my subscriber video, I don't love you guys any less. I just can't remember 50 different names, and even with me going in and going through the chat logs on like my last 5-6 streams, whatever it was, there's people I still miss. There's people that don't comment for months, and then they comment. I go, "Oh my god, where the hell have you been?" Like you're like one of my main people, but I may have forgotten you guys, and I'm sorry if I did, but I love you guys, and thanks, Adam. I appreciate that, dude. And I'm gonna wrap this one up. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Adam almost made me cry. Fuck you, Adam. I love you guys. Catch you guys on the next one.